Hello, everybody.
Hi.
How is everyone this evening
Well,
or
I gotta go
tonight?
find this on the tablet so I can read the chat.
Okay.
I
Hello,
got it.
Miss Linda, Miss Sandy.
There's the notification.
Good.
I've been getting ones really late on for some people's stuff.
Sometimes I do too.
I mean, it's been coming through and it's like 8 hours later. Or I've gotten it in the morning from the night before. I'm like, that's weird.
Oh, that is weird.
So, okay, we'll find it.
I hope you two are doing well. Let's see. Is that the only two that I'm showing in here?
What?
Oh, Patty. Hey, Patty. Pauls. And Geneva.
Geneva's everywhere.
Yep, she is.
Oh, I need to double check and see if I'm on Wi-Fi. It might blip out.
Okay. How was y'all's weekend? I know Becky's was busy. She's always busy doing something. She's been helping Mama, as you know. Hey, Miss Sherry.
There it is.
There you go.
Okay. It's taking forever for my tablet to come up, but hi, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Jeff. Good to see you.
Oh. Yeah, Sundays seem to be our days working at Mom's house. So,
yeah.
And since it was supposed to be beautiful weather, it was 60 as a high here today.
Nice.
So, yeah, on our way over, it was so beautiful.
Oh,
nice and clear.
Yeah.
Warm sunshine.
Oh, no, Linda. Really? Hey, Miss Mama Maria.
Hey, there she is. So, yeah, so we're like, we should go out and work on the garage because it's so warm.
Right.
And
exactly.
I'm like, come outside, Mom. It's so nice. So.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be 65 here tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked ahead in the forecast. My forecast on my phone like changes every time I update it. I like open it up. It's a whole different thing. I'm like, really? Huh. You know, why is it something different every time?
Good to see you.
Hi, Mallory. There we go. Now I can talk. Now I can talk in the chat.
Hey, Delbert. Good to see you.
There we go. So yeah,
everybody.
Oh, and I put in 12 boxes. I unloaded 12 boxes at the new booth.
Oh, wow.
Gosh.
Uh-oh. You're a little froze. All I hear is Becky's sigh. I don't know what's going on. There she is.
Is it me or is it you?
It's you.
Okay. It still says I'm on Wi-Fi though. That's weird.
I don't know.
So yeah, I filled up 12 boxes. So the booth looks a little bit fuller.
Nice.
This weekend.
Good. So are you doing well at that location?
Since it just started on Wednesday on the 1st, it hasn't had much to sell out of it yet, especially since it only had like a few random things in it until yesterday.
Oh, gotcha.
So it was mostly getting all the bookshelves in. So
yeah. Well, that's not a good comparison yet.
Yeah. So we got all the shelves in, and now I've unloaded 12 plus 6, so 18 boxes so far.
Wow.
But I'm working on a video. I've been keeping track of it as we go, so you guys can see the progress and see it fill up. So good. I would say by this next week, middle of next week, I'll be done with that and just say, here's a 1 week's worth and get that all edited for everybody to see. So I don't know. I think at least a dozen boxes or so got put in my van today from the garage.
Wow.
So that'll we filled up Mom's car again with donate stuff.
Wow.
Yep. So halfway through the garage.
Oh no.
Mine got like
47 below. Oh, good Lord. I can't imagine that. 2 house
No.
windows cracked, but still alive. Oh, wow. No doubt.
Man, that's rough.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I don't remember if is Linda close? Is she over in the Northeast over there where all that where it's ending up at this time?
Yeah, in Vermont is where she lives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we had on Monday.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
It was rough. It was rough here, and it was only
Yeah, I am glad it did not get me.
Yeah. It was a weird, it kind of like floated through the country and didn't hit a lot of it.
I know it.
So, nice. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's my weekend. Filling up the booth and working. I mean, the whole 2.5 hours we were over there, but we got a lot accomplished. So that's good.
Yeah, that's good. It sounds like you got a lot accomplished.
Yeah.
Sandy, you doing better? That's good. Sandy's
She saw a wasp. That shouldn't have any of those critters yet, should we?
Who saw a wasp?
Sandy.
Oh, I just now popped through on my side. You're seeing that
because my chat's on.
A wasp. Yeah. How about that? Hey there, Vicky.
Right?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh man. Yeah, so I lifted a lot of boxes.
Oh, so you're kind of sore.
Like, oh.
You're probably going to see it tomorrow. I mean, feel it tomorrow.
Oh, I'm feeling it already.
Right.
But
tomorrow you're going to be like, I can't move.
Yeah. As long as I can sleep, I'll be okay.
Right.
So, but Jeff's a good box mover too. So.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah. Well, I think we got a system down now. So, yeah. How was your weekend? How was your week?
Mine was pretty good. I mean, I stayed busy, working. And I did some snooping around thrifting yesterday. Did quite a bit. Went to a couple of little antique places I go to. Talk with them people. I like to visit them every now and then. I kind of jump around spot to spot. I don't stay with the same ones just to give them a chance to get new things in too. So
yeah, they got to have enough time to fill back up again.
Exactly. So, I don't want to waste their time or mine because I'm looking quickly when I go through there. So I did that. And then today I've been just working on the house I'm still trying to organize things. I feel like I'm so unorganized.
Yeah, I know. It's not my fault, Linda. It just came through here first. That's all.
Face blue smiling.
I did not want it. I did not ask for it. Not my fault.
I hate that for
right?
You. Oh, I couldn't imagine it being that cold. I couldn't stand it. I wouldn't move. I'd be like all wrapped up in blankets and just sit still. Oh, you've been spoiled with your daughter.
Oh, well, last weekend, Kari helped.
Oh, gotcha.
I think. We'll talk about.
That's what you're talking about.
Oh, no. Jeff needs a massage. Oh, that's what it is. Caitlin's going to school for massage therapy. So she's been doing like all her hours and stuff. So yeah, Jeff's been getting he's been getting massages.
Nice.
I'll fill in hours for
Georgia.
Caitlin.
I need her.
Right?
I do.
She did my hands just my hands at the table. We were out for dinner with Mom on Thursday night for my birthday. And said my hands are aching, like my carpal tunnel, like aching down into my fingers. And she pinched something and I was like, ah. She pinched something over here. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, can you feel that? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
I'm such a winner. And yeah, I know. She could make a killing just being a traveling masseuse.
She really could. But, Hey, Miss Helen, how are you? Good to see you.
So yeah.
Hey, Steph.
Wow, see, those are mine's still thinking now. Why is it so bad?
I don't know.
What is with it? I don't have any weather. It's beautiful here today.
I was going to say, yeah, it's not bad here, so I'm not sure. I mean, we got a lot of rain earlier in the week, a lot of rain. I was like, my goodness, I'm so over this rain. I'm ready for spring. to really be here and stay. That's what I'm ready for.
I know. We could, in a couple more weeks, ours will hopefully start to, I mean, we'll still get snow.
Right.
But at least we will stop going into those sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah.
So it won't be so cold for so long. We've had 3 or 4 days in a row now in the 40s and 50s. So
right.
Yeah. Hi Helen. Hi Steph. I missed you because my thing wasn't catching up. So
he's dragging a little bit. I seen Jeff said, now Becky, they
yeah.
don't hurt.
Oh, sure they hurt now. I've been lifting boxes all afternoon.
Right?
Of course they do.
Yeah, they're probably stiff. I don't know about you, but I have problems with especially my thumbs in this area right in here. Oh, it kills me. It's just like sometimes it'll catch on either side. It doesn't matter. Then I have
I've had carpal tunnel. Yeah.
One finger that
one finger, does it stick?
Yes. Someone else was telling me about that. And I was like, oh my God, I have that problem too. Luckily, I can get it unstuck.
Mine likes to stick in the morning. It's like when my mom used to do that. Oh, it's stuck.
Right. I mean, and that's painful. I'm like, oh
it
my
can
God.
be, especially if it catches when you're straightening it out. So
yes. Good to see you, Mr. Robert.
So. Wow. Crazy chat.
Yeah. Is it working for you now, Becky?
Oh, it does. And then it freezes. That's okay. I'll rely on you to tell me who's here and whatnot. So
okay.
Not a problem.
All righty. Trigger finger. Yes.
So, but yeah.
right,
Yes, that too. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes you do have to go get shots in them in order for them to release, Becky's like, no. Oh, I'm sure that's painful.
I had one of those cysts right here, the ganglion cyst, and you did a what they call it, cortisone shot.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that hurt worse than the cyst popping.
Yeah.
I was like, because we're gonna try and get it in there so it'll really work it out. I'm like, no, I'm never doing that again.
I used to have to.
But it doesn't hurt that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the shots do hurt. They hurt a little bit, especially when they're getting in between your joints and stuff. I know they tried that where they do the oh gosh, I forget the name of the procedure, but where you get like a oh, for heaven's sakes, Paula, in your back, where they do
All right, Paula, take your time.
I know I can't remember the procedure. I know what it is. When a woman's going to have a baby and you get they get that shot, that thing, where it's supposed to numb your nerves. That you can't think of it either. Oh Lord!
Now that you said it,
we could talk.
Somebody will put in the chat.
Somebody in the chat, tell me.
I had that after an operation. They're like, we want you to get up and walk to the bathroom. I said, that'd be nice if I could feel something more than my toe.
Thank you, Poppy. Epidural. That's what it's called.
And then they checked and they're like, oh, we forgot to turn off your epidural. I'm like, oh, well, that would be helpful for me walking to the bathroom.
Yeah. So you can feel your legs.
Yeah.
Right? And welcome, Poppy. Don't know who that is. Are they new to you, Becky?
I don't know. I can't see them in the chat. In a moment, I've restarted my tablet. I will tell you.
I didn't know that. Okay, Poppy. I think you're new to me, possibly, unless you went by another name. But welcome. Glad you're here. Yes.
So I did some cleaning up around here too, rearranging and pulling stuff for the booth, and so I was like, oh, I can bring all these things to a live sale. I have a whole bunch.
Well, good.
So, question: did I sell heart-shaped dishes with you or with Steven on a live? I think it was with Steven.
Must have been, because I'm not remembering it. I'll know when I look at them. I'll know when I see them.
I'm trying to think, if I look here.
Bring us up a little closer here.
I
I
should
forgot
look
we're
and
so
see,
far away.
because I found another one. And since the same person bought them, I'm trying to remember who bought them all.
Yeah.
If they're here, I'll show them tonight. If not, then I'll wait until Tuesday and see if they're in the chat there. So I'm going to look quick while you're doing all your things.
Okay. Well, I'm doing on my what? Talking?
I don't know. You can tell. Do we ever have any rules or anything or procedures
I don't really say anything about rules, do I? Never. Just other than Becky's in Colorado, and most people know that, but if you're new here, she's in Colorado, so she ships from there. I'm in Georgia. I ship from here. She tries to invoice pretty quickly, I think, after the sales. I'm a little slower, much slower, I would say.
Yeah, and, I'm trying to do mine within about 2 days of the.
Yeah.
And I've been combining my Sunday with my Tuesday sale,
which is smart, I think. Kind of helps the client, the customer.
Well, and nobody. Yeah, it's easier for shipping combinations and everything. So
yeah. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. Welcome. Thrift Club rules. I don't really have rules.
Right.
Just
like Fight
be nice
Club
to
rules.
each other.
We don't talk about Fight Club only when we're at Fight Club.
Right.
Thrift Club.
I don't really have rules here other than just be nice to each other. And y'all
What
are.
happens at Thrift Club stays at Thrift Club.
So did you find any goodies, anything interesting? Have you been able to thrift this past week, Becky?
I've been trying to post too. I've been trying to work on posting a Friday finds every week. So I posted that yesterday. I mean, it's after the day, but at least it's what I've been finding on Fridays, kind of thing. Cool. I found a couple cuties. But they're bigger things. One was like a copper canister, and it says snacks on it in brass.
Nice.
And then an aluminum cake.
Yeah. I know.
Cover.
Yeah.
And it has acorn designs around the edge with an acorn, wooden acorn on the top for like a little thing. So yeah. And I found bookshelves to finish off the booth. So that was awesome.
Well, good. I remember my grandmother used to have one of the metal type of cake covers. That's what she had. And that when you said that, I immediately thought about her because she was the best baker in the world. This lady could bake anything and cook anything. She was amazing. I've always tried to learn from her as much as I could, even though I didn't get to see her but a couple times or really one time a year for a few weeks at a time. But I always tried to learn everything I could from her, and my mother too. She could cook, but I learned a lot more, I think, from watching my grandmother.
Yeah. My grandma used to make a lot of the refrigerator cookies, like make all the batter and like quarter the batter and put them all in the freezer. And then when company comes, she'd take out one chunk and fill up one cookie sheet and have hot cookies.
Yeah. My grandmother could be cooking a whole meal from scratch, and she could bake and making everything from scratch. It was just amazing to me the way she handled everything with ease, and it still tasted really good. Nothing suffered in taste.
Yeah.
I don't really have rules, to be honest with you guys. I honestly, I think everybody knows that about me. I don't really have any strict rules. I'm pretty easy going.
So Carol Bloom, have you seen her in the chat tonight?
Carol Bloom. No, I haven't. Not yet.
All right. Well, then I will wait. I just want to give her a chance at it because she got the other ones. So I thought
so
maybe she'd like a different size. What?
Is that what you're saying? Because she's nice.
But she bought all the other sizes I had. So I'm
messing with you.
And nobody else bid against her. So
that don't mean nothing. No, I don't know. Does she come in this sale? I don't know if she comes
I
in
don't know.
here.
So I think it was on Tuesday that she was
Yeah, I
there.
think
That's
that's
why.
where I see her, is on your lives.
Mm-hmm.
Han.
All right, just catching up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Good to see you, Miss Nancy.
Oh man,
Glad you're here.
Just
No rule
feel like I
follow.
just need to keep stretching.
I don't really have rules. You need to
Yeah,
stretch.
that's right. Paula doesn't have any rules, and I follow all the rules.
She follows every rule. I mean, I love Becky for that. I mean, I have nothing against her doing that. But me, when I sit and think about it, I'm like, God, I don't follow anything.
Well, it's not like I'm like, I can't break a rule. It's that
you choose
I
not to.
try to follow the rules to the best of my ability.
Right.
You know, it's just how I was raised.
See, me, I think rules are made to be bent, made to be broken. That's me.
I know.
But that's me.
When the kids were playing sport once. That's right, Helen.
I follow thrift club rules.
Hey, how are you?
It's a West Virginia thing. Oh, that's right,
well,
Mallory.
What Stephen said. I said, Stephen, what is with everybody driving like absolute crazy speeds down here in Alabama and Tennessee? He's like, well, down here we were raised that speed limit sign was much more of a suggestion.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a suggestion. It's not really the law unless you get stopped.
I'm like, no, that is the limit. Period.
That's the limit. Oh no.
They're going like 80, 90 though.
Hey Mallory, maybe you can back this up. In West Virginia, the way we always looked at it was, if it's 55, you can go 64 and be pretty well, you're not going to get stopped. And push it to that. Is that right, Mallory? Is that what you do? Because that's the way we always did it.
Yeah, that's about Stephen's take on it.
Yeah.
Here in Colorado, if you go much more than 10 over, unless you're in like a whole bunch of people going the same overage, you'll get pulled over.
Huh. So you have to, if you go over 10.
Jeff's like, ah.
That's right, Jeff. Jeff's on my side.
Let's put it this way. I would get pulled over if I went over 10 over the speed limit.
Oh, I would too. Don't get me wrong.
That's what he said. True. It would just be me. I would be the one who'd get pulled over for going more than 10 over. I feel comfortable going 5 over. That's okay to me.
Oh, wow.
That's about it when I'm highway driving, because with the van loaded too.
Down here, if you went that slow, you would get run over down here in Georgia.
Well, there are times with Jeff's like, if the traffic is moving that way, you just need to stay with the traffic. And I'm like, okay, that makes more sense too.
But sometimes you will get picked out of that traffic, Miss Rule Follower. And I can just see you going, my husband told me I had to keep up. You would throw him under the bus. I could see it.
Yes, I would. I say, but Jeff said I had to keep up with traffic.
Is that not true, officer? Officer, is that not true? My husband said I'm supposed to drive this fast to keep up with traffic.
That's right.
They usually allow an 8-mile-per-hour discrepancy, but they can use any amount over if they want an excuse. True.
Look at Mallory. Mallory's driving 10 over and has illegal window tinting.
Well, she is pushing it.
Yeah. You can't see me. You don't know I'm here.
You don't see me. You don't see my car.
So fast.
That's right. I go fast.
That's right. If I know the worst. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Mallory's like, that a girl, Mallory. There are times when we come into Denver, you're going 80 to 85 because you're coming downhill into Denver, and all of a sudden it switches to a 65-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Yep.
And I'm like, I am not slamming on my brakes to go 65 with all these people going 80 around me. So
what do? You just take your time?
I just stay with traffic, but there are times it goes down to 55 and people are still going 70 in Denver too. So you're pretty much, and then there's times when people are flying past you. When I'm going 80, they're still zooming past me.
Is that way here in Atlanta too? I can be going, the speed limit could be 70. I'm doing 78. They're passing me like I'm sitting still. And I'm like, my God, they gotta be doing 90.
I know. And mostly it doesn't bother me unless it's like bad weather. And I'm like, listen, now you're taking my life in your hands by going past me like that. So.
Mallory's trying to intimidate the police.
Mallory, how come we did not meet up? Or I needed that kind of an escort to all the antique stores in West Virginia.
Exactly. Oh, that's funny, Mallory.
Man.
All right, we ready? We ready to get selling?
Sure. What are we doing? What do you want to do tonight?
We're gonna sell.
Okay, well. Listen, I don't need your attitude.
What do you think we're going to do? We're selling.
Okay, you going first?
Nope. I went first last weekend.
Oh, fine. Okay,
remember,
I'm just picking something.
Paper, scissors. I always lose that game.
That's true. Okay. All right. See? Okay, come on. I had a few of these, but we're just not going to look at the bottom. So this is one of those little dog dresser caddies.
Yeah.
You know, a Dachshund, wiener dog, whatever you want to call him.
He's like a little wiener dog, right?
Yeah, he's a smaller size though. I think I've seen him in 2 different sizes.
That's what I was wondering when you said that, because I was thinking the one I've seen before is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Maybe?
So I think it's like watch, coins or whatever, and then this is for the wallet or whatever in the backside. Okay. I don't know who I have never kept up on who made these. So, and there's no mark on the bottom. And the stickers being so sticky, it can't even let me show you it right now. It's one of the things I was like, these things need to go up for sale when I was sorting through. So yeah, there's no mark on the bottom at all. So, but he's a nice brown color. He's got good, let's see, $12 start.
All right. Starting bid is $12.
He's got that strap there. His tail is in, it feels like somebody touched it up. Let me just look at it because I don't see it. Oh man. No, I don't see anything. I don't see a touch up on it.
I know, Mallory.
Here's his nose.
Yes, Sandy, if you want to help, if you feel like it. Only if you feel like it tonight. If not, you can just watch the sale. Don't want to push.
And we'll give you a size. 7 inches tall, 6 inches wide, and 5 inches deep. So just a cute little size.
It is. It's nice. Starts at 12. So if anybody's interested, jump on it.
And like I said, I'm just trying to bring stuff to you guys between Sunday night and then my Tuesday night before I take it to the booth. So,
which I think is awesome for you to do it that way.
Yeah, see, there's nothing on the bottom. Just the left remnants.
That's a sticker. I was going to say,
remnants of my sticker that won't come off.
Right.
That's the bane of my existence, is those stickers.
Oh no, don't do that, Sandy. Just rest. Just watch. I got this.
Uh-oh.
I forgot about her finger. She's got a trigger finger herself right now. I'll do it.
Well, hopefully it's not the wrong finger triggering at you, Paula.
That would be funny. See, that would give me an excuse. People I don't like, I would definitely, yes. Look at my finger. Look.
Okay. Puppy's going to the side.
All right.
You're up.
To the side.
I'll work on this for a moment.
Okay. Let's see. We'll start out with this. I found this. Whoops.
That'll leave us both big side by side unless we really need to see something. I mean, I'm good with that. It's up to you. That's what we did last time.
Okay.
I mean, not that I'm telling you what to do, but I think that's how we were last time.
Now she's bossing me around, guys. Okay, here we go. I found this out while thrifting. This I didn't get from a antique store. This is by Homer Laughlin. This is the eggshell. Georgian pattern. Got the little number there, made in the USA. The only flaw in it is it's got a little chippy right there. Other than that, it's perfect. The gilding is all great on it. I couldn't believe the shape it was actually in. So I know they probably, they bumped it somewhere. But they've taken really good care of this plate. There's the other end.
Turkey gets really heavy carrying it to the table.
Right?
Sometimes. Oh, man.
I'm going to start this one at 10. If anyone's interested in it, this is the Homer plate or platter.
Sorry. I was getting these shakers out ready, and one of them's full of pepper.
Let me grab I forgot my ruler. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Dang.
All I need is pepper everywhere on my table. That's right. Well, this one has stuff in it too. I don't know it must have a specific pattern name to it. When she flipped it over, I thought she said it said something on it.
Oh, is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, does it have a pattern name? What you said that I know I've heard it, but I can't remember.
Damn, I'm trying to I think I need to put some WD-40 on my little ruler. It's a little rusty. It says eggshell, and it is the Georgian pattern.
Maybe Georgian is the name of the pattern. Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe eggshell's the blank.
Would be. Huh?
Maybe eggshell's the blank.
Could be.
Because they made a lot of the same printed patterns on the same size and shape.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that I can't remember on other ones I've seen, but I'm thinking maybe Georgian is the pattern, and eggshell would be like.
I think it's because it was like a creamy off-white color background.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
And this starts at 10. If I didn't tell you, I already told you that, didn't I? Yes. And I put loft and platter.
I think Sandy's got it. Oh, Nancy's asking if we have any angels today.
Do I have any angels today? No, ma'am, not today. I don't.
I mean, I have to look up there. Because this is the other thing I would really like to sell out of.
Is a description of the other is the pattern name. Georgian is the pattern then, right? Is what Mama's saying. Okay. So the description is Homer Laughlin eggshell. Hey, Mary.
Hello.
Good to see you, hon. So this is 12 by 9. It's the size.
I mean, around here, what used to sell mostly was the serving pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yep.
I know, Linda. It was all over the place.
Does that make any sense? You know how many times I bought salt and pepper shakers and they'd be halfway full? And then you go to, and they're full and you can't do nothing with them till you get them home if you're going to buy it.
Well, I've been known to find a trash can at places sometimes because I'm just like, I don't want to sprinkle it all over the place.
Right.
As I go. Speaking of which, I just emptied the pepper out of these.
Nice.
These are a set of shakers. They are ceramic, really pretty, bright graphics with their orange and yellow, and then the floral. Yeah, and the back is just plain. And they are made in Japan. They both have their corks. Otherwise, the pepper wouldn't have been in there.
Right.
And let's see, a $6 start on this pair.
Right.
Yeah, and the gold on the top, it's so bright and in such good condition.
Yeah.
I thought it at first was a screw on top.
Oh, is it not?
No, that's just painted.
Really?
And it goes in the bottom. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, wow, these were just really for special occasions.
Apparently, yes.
Because I did. I tried to twist it first, and I'm like, that is not coming off. So that's the front and the back of each of them.
On these. They're about,
these
what, 3 inches tall?
Let me tell you how tall they are quick.
Okay.
4 1/4 inches tall.
Taller. 4 1/4.
And about 2.5 inches across the base. The shoulders of the shaker stick out just a smidge more than that. But
that's the size. I'm pretty good size shakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of pepper in it still.
No doubt. I know.
So yeah. These did not get washed off very much. Like they just weren't like wiped down. They weren't an everyday shaker, that's for sure. Right. Whoever originally owned them. So okay.
All right, let's see. Next up. All right. These are inkwells. I'm gonna give you this is gonna be
am I? Oh, did I miss coming back into all messages?
Make myself
Geneva had I guess
now bigger.
To see it. Yeah, I guess they don't want us to be side by side. Paul has to do more work.
It's okay. It doesn't bother me any. All right. Are we good now? Y'all like this layout? Just let me know. If not, we have a couple we can choose from, but don't be too picky.
That'll work. I just thought it was really super easy last time because we can go back and forth. We were able to switch pretty quickly, but that works.
Right. Yep. Now these I did pick up at one of my antique dealers I deal with.
Hi, Booted Chick.
Hey, Booted Chick.
I think it's Rita.
Yep. Rita. How you doing? Good to see you. These are going to be choice starting at, I'm going to have to start these at 21. If anyone's interested and you get a choice. Oh, gotcha. That's fine. Can they see this now? This is better, right?
Potato. Yeah, that's what she means.
Right. So here's the first one. This is nice cut crystal. Both of them's crystal. This is the bottom.
Those are pretty neat.
Yeah,
I think there's a resurgence in people using like the quill and the calligraphy pens.
I know it. Now this top I have not tried to get off, and I don't know that it's going to come off so easily. I'm assuming it comes off. I don't know.
I think some of them are screw-on, but some of them are attached.
I was going to say, I don't think this does come off. Because the way it looks like that glass is in there, I think that is made that way, like they slapped it on there.
Yeah.
Becky's not looking. I'm trying to show Becky she's doing this.
I'm looking at.
You wasn't looking.
How can you tell? I'm way down here in the little corner.
I can see you. See?
I'm looking at my screen that's bigger below. Right
there. Gotcha.
Because there's no chat on this one.
Continue.
That's all right. I'm just ignoring you, Paula.
I know. I'm trying to show you something, Becky.
I see it. It's connected.
I think they are connected. I think these do screw off, guys.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think some of them they permanently affixed.
Yeah. They do have a little bit of weight to them, but they're very nice. What did I just do? Oh. Yeah, I gotta get some WD-40 from my poor little ruler. It's I don't know what happened to it. It's been working. This is about 3.5 tall by about 4 inches wide. This one.
You said 21 start?
Yes. This one is, thank you, 2 3/4. By 2 over there. By 2 3/4. So that's a kind of a perfect square.
Yeah.
And this here, if you can tell how deep this is, the way they cut this, it's beautiful. The design. Well, I think they're both really pretty, but
they are pretty.
And then this one, look at that. And then on the
like a pool of glass, just like a puddle.
exactly, like it's just like a big old puddle. You can see the straw mark right through here too. On this one, see if I can hit it with the light there. You can see it right through there.
They've looked pretty with colored ink in them too.
Mm-hmm.
If you put a red or a blue in them.
So, yep. So I'll set these to the side. And back to Becky.
Okay. I have a ball pitcher.
Yeah.
And they call it that because it's a nice round spherical pitcher. And this one has a one wide and one narrow gold stripe all the way around it. It has a little bit of wear to it, but that's due to the age. It has the ice lip. This would be a $12 start as well. They put a nice flat bottom on it so it doesn't tip over.
But a jadeite pitcher like that. That shape?
What's that?
A jadeite pitcher like that.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not marked. So that's just my blue sticker, and that's the residue because I threw them. I didn't realize so many of these still had stickers on them when I sorted them out the other day.
That's all right.
So I don't know who made it, but I think a lot of these clear ones were either like Jeanette or Anchor Hawking or something like that.
Maryland's at 12. Hey,
and
Maryland.
It is the smaller size.
That is the smaller one, isn't it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, use, or if, I mean, goodness sakes, you could do all sorts of things with it. 6 inches tall. Hi, Lucinda.
Hope you're feeling better, hon.
From the handle to the spout is 7. Excuse me.
Becky,
and it's about 5 inches across here. This is 7 from the handle to the spout.
Nice.
And 6 inches tall. Just a nice overall.
It's a nice little picture. I like it. Yeah. That'd be like a real nice, especially, like a 2-person picture,
Or like juice for breakfast.
Yep. Breakfast, yeah. That would be good for that.
So there's certain things that it's been a while. Sometimes you go to the thrift store and you're like, oh, I have to take those home just because.
Right.
You have to rescue them. And this is one of them because I know who else made them, but they made they made them in the emerald, they made them in ruby, they made them in cobalt.
Right.
So it's a cute little picture. So we can count it down. Thank you, Sandy.
It's not Sandy.
Yeah, she's counting it down. She got going once in there.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, Sandy, I told you to rest, girl. Go ahead. I was gonna do it for you. Let you rest.
Marilyn. Perfect.
Yeah.
If anybody else is in there, we'll reopen it, but I got it marked down for Marilyn. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice size. I like it too.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucinda, but I'm glad you're here. Maybe you can get some laughs here with us and have some fun. Yeah. And she told you she's fine. Pay attention, Paul. Stop it, Geneva.
Listen, Linda.
You stop it. You'll be mean to me.
Geneva, I wish you lived closer. I wish we could go snooping and stuff a lot more often. There's too many miles between here and Wisconsin.
Yeah. All right. The next thing I have, now this I did find at the antique store.
Ooh, look at that.
Heavy. I mean, it is 5.5 pounds of glass, but it's beautiful. I mean, it is.
That's pretty.
It really is. The pastel colors in it is amazing. I don't know.
Does it have pink? Oh, man.
But look at that bottom.
That's substantial.
Yes.
Oh, your face and the thing upside down.
You see that?
Yeah, it's not very flattering. It makes your whole face like stretch out.
Lovely. My whole
Now, is
head.
there pinks in that on the outside?
Yeah, there is pink, blue, white. That is like pastel colors.
We already got in trouble once, Mom. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It really is. This has to start now at okay, let me think here a minute. I think it was 38 is what I can start it at if anyone's interested in it.
It's almost shaped like it could be a cloche on
right?
top of something, but I think, man, can you imagine pulling that off?
No, you'd
That'd
have
be
to stand up to lift it.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be some presentation at the table.
Yes, it would. This would be really pretty for a centerpiece.
Yes.
It would be beautiful for that.
All the pastels are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm going to write myself a note because I didn't bring any of my Easter eggs over here. I need to get those.
Yeah.
Before the season is over.
9.5 wide. And 8 3/4 tall. Like I said, it's about 5.5 pounds of glass. So keep that in mind. And that's why I kind of
Geneva, that would definitely.
I'm going to have to, mark it higher if I list it. But for you guys, I thought I would drop it down because I do know. Okay, clear. Sorry.
You definitely would need to ship that by itself.
Oh yeah, nothing could go with this at all.
Mm-mm.
No. So if anyone's interested, it's going to start at 38, and I think that's still a killer deal. If you look,
very great colors for spring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it would go with cobalt too. That would dress it up into the summer even.
Yeah, it would.
Pretty piece.
Yeah, it's really a very nice piece, and there's not a chip or cracked one in it anywhere. So, all right, back to Becky.
Okay. I have an easy one this round. I found one little guy hanging out by himself. He is the monkey holding the heart for Valentine's Day. Now, it'd be a $4 start if anyone is interested. His name is, why do they put red on these? Charming. But somebody did write on his tail with some, with a Sharpie. So I have not tried to clean that off on his tag.
I see Geneva at 4.
He's got, I'm going to feel his eyeballs. Nope, he's got good eyeballs.
He's got good eyes, yeah.
Yeah, purple. Look at his little ears, too.
I see. Ears. He's really quite adorable.
Yeah.
Cute little thing.
Yep.
His little heart. So if anyone else is interested, jump in there now because I'm about to count it down.
Yep. Count them down. I'm trying to remember to bring these to you guys first because I know that there are several people who like these Beanie Boos.
Oh, yeah.
I like having them at my booth because I like having some stuff for kids there. So, but somebody donated a whole bunch of like a, what would be the word? A gift shop to one of the local thrifts. And they had brand new ones, Spider-Man and Wakanda Panthers and Thing 1 and Thing 2. But the thrift store was putting them at practically full retail price on them.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Geneva.
I noticed that, when I was at the thrift store, that was Saturday, they are really jacking their price up.
Well,
on everything.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And people are like, well, all the prices are going up. Yes, but they still get everything donated. It's all still free to them.
Everything's free to them. My goodness.
It's crazy. And I don't, I mean, for me to bring them to you for $4, I mean, that, I can't buy them for $4 and then offer them to you guys for $4. I mean,
no, you can't.
Unless there's something I know somebody's really, really looking for that they can't find.
Right.
But yeah. You gonna switch?
Oh.
I sold the monkey. Next.
All right. This here is a little little tiki wood. Now he has
He's
abalone
sticking his
eyes.
tongue out at us.
Yeah. You see, I'm trying to get the light to hit his eyes, but it's
Wow.
abalone. Is his
Bringing
eyes?
the tropical.
Yeah. Now he's going to start at 21 if anyone's interested in him. But he's well made. Beautiful wood.
Exactly, Geneva. I think that they're going to find that lots of stuff is going to not sell as quickly.
Yep.
If they keep raising their prices.
Oh, yeah. I know the one thrift store that I go visit them at least every 2 or 3 weeks. I could tell that they're not moving things at all now, basically.
Well, and there's a couple like Ark and Goodwill around here. Like, you can see like it it ebbs and flows. It'll get kind of high, and a lot of stuff will sit for a couple weeks, and then they lower their prices, and stuff moves a lot faster. So, I don't know.
9 1/4 tall by 2 3/4 wide. Well,
is this guy marked or anything?
Actually 2.5 wide at the widest spot. No, he's not. Now he's got a little Pico Patu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does have that.
He must have been a souvenir.
He could have been. He might have been a souvenir. So he's real cool. Cool piece.
Mm-hmm. He's neat.
So I'm going to set him aside. Back to Becky.
Okay. I have a little pitcher.
Right, Geneva.
Pitcher, teapot. I'm not quite sure what we would be calling this exactly.
Okay.
But let's see. Let's start at $14. It is, let me read you the bottom. It says Rego Trade Manufacturing Cozy Abram Patents from, oh, this is newer, January of 1997. No.
19.
Oh.
Say that again.
Right here.
Okay. January 1990.
U.S. patent.
Uh-huh.
But there was a Canada patent at 1922. And it says there's an Argentinian patent.
Yep.
A Brazil patent, a Chile patent.
Oh, yeah. In England. Look at that.
So, I mean,
throughout the
London, and then it says in something throughout the world.
Yeah.
Patented throughout the world, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would guess that the cozy is the shape, the style, something.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. And now that top, does that come off the top?
Yes. So this is the lid.
Oh, cool.
It's got like a little steam vent or to prevent your tea leaves or whatever from coming through. And it also has
that's cool.
The word patent cozy pot. Something number, blah, blah, blah. Patent cozy pot or patent number C, bottom of pot. It does have one little chip right inside the lip of the top here. But the design is kind of raised, the black crosswork, and then like the oranges. I'm going to say they're oranges. And then you can see if we turn it this way, how that fits down in there and just slips right into between the lip and the little tab to hold it in there. So I thought it was a kind of a really unique
I would call that a little teapot is what that is.
The spout is really good. This notch is good.
Looks like a ton. Jeff said it looks like a ton.
It did a little bit. It's about yay big.
Yeah.
And let's see, that means it is 6.5 inches tall by about 5.5 and 5. So 5.5 this way with the spout and the handle, and then 5 this way.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I thought it was unique in the lid.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is very different.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
How on earth they got a chip right there? I don't know. Something dropped on it, or
it's hard to say.
Because that's not a normal place for it. Usually it's on the outside.
They probably did drop something on it.
Mm-hmm.
The lid could be used as a scoop. I thought
Yeah,
that too.
maybe so, because it does have some area inside there.
Yeah, I did think that. I thought maybe it could be, but then you said it had that little like release of steam on
It's got like that's open, like a colander, for lack of a better word,
Right, and that probably does catch.
I would imagine it would keep the stuff in that you don't want to pour out, and then it would release steam so that it didn't get too hot. I don't know.
Probably doing dishes. Yep, probably.
So
to scoop the tea into the pot, and that's what I was.
And this has got that little iridized finish in this on the green, on that little lime green there on the top, on the handle. The luster has a little luster on it.
Tea leaves, yes.
Yeah, keep the tea leaves from getting in your drinks.
Which is awesome, I think.
No, nobody likes drinking tea leaves. It's like drinking dirt.
Like drinking coffee that's been percolated. You get the
the ground.
I get choked on a ground sometimes because they come through. But
when I've had tea that like a bag is broken, it's like having dirt in the bottom of your cup.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Back to you.
All right, here we go. Okay. Let me see. What do we want to do? All right, let's just try it. Let's see. Okay. This here is a little sewing box. You got they put some little rhinestones on it. Now, I do think maybe somebody may have made this possibly. And if not, well, no. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's not true. I thought maybe it was made by an individual. And maybe it still was. It was made in the Philippines, actually, this was.
I suppose they could have blinged it up.
Well, they may have, actually. Maybe that's what they did. But it's pretty cool. It's got a nice little handle on it. The way it's made is it's very sturdy. It's got the wooden handle. And then on the inside, it's very clean.
Geneva's asking if it's a sewing basket.
Yes, a sewing basket. Mm-hmm.
Did you have a start on it? Sorry, I'll put it in.
No, that's fine. I'm going to start this one at 15 if anyone's interested in it. But if you're looking for a good sewing basket, this would be it, in my opinion. It's and if it doesn't sell, I'm keeping it. It's what I decided. Because
no. Oh, there you go. Sandy and I are twinning now. What is the thing like right inside the lid? Is that a pin cushion?
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Yeah, got a little pin cushion. And of course, your little pockets. You got 2 little pockets to put your needles, I'm sure.
It'd be good for keeping a project in, like something that you're working on.
Yeah.
Like throw it in the car to take it somewhere, or keep it next to a chair or something like that.
You trying to be good, Sandy? There's no fun in being good. Do not be a rule follower. Got to be more like me, Geneva, Mallory.
Don't let her tell you what to do.
Do what you want.
Do what you want.
That was my point. Do what you want. But yeah, it's a nice one. It's got the little plastic things in here to keep your little lid. I don't know. I just thought it was just a cool little sewing kit basket.
It'd be nice to have for a project.
Yeah.
All those mannequins on it.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Got a little tape measure all the way around it. Somebody may have added that. I don't know that it came with that.
But boy, wouldn't that come in handy if you needed to like measure a piece of yarn or string or whatever?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought that would come in handy if you think about it. Pretty smart to put it on there, whether it was done in the Philippines or over here.
Yep.
So there you go.
There you go.
Back to Becky.
Okay. Oh, I have a sugar shaker.
Sugar shaker.
The 60s, 70s retro green lid. Just a nice clear glass shaker. I don't see any mark on it. Has just a little star kind of pattern or asterisk on the base. And this would be, I think we have these at about like $7 in the booth, so we can start it at $5 here. Okay. And it's got, I mean, sugar or creamer even.
Yeah, either one actually.
Yeah, you need to make sure you're watching because that is a generous pour spout right there.
That is. I was going to say that is pretty open there. So if it is for sugar, gotta be careful with it.
Yeah, because usually they have those little flappers on it so that they don't. Yeah, it doesn't just gush out, right?
That's right. Yeah, but it's still cool.
It's pretty cool. It's showing up a little bit brighter. There's about more true green. It's that. It's more of that mid-mod green color.
Yeah.
And it is just about 6 inches tall and 3.5 inches across. The motorcycle just got home next door.
You hear it,
I heard him.
There you go. So it's nice. If somebody's interested in it, jump on it.
Okay, dokie.
Here we go. Moving on. All right, let's see. What do we want to show?
I'm trying to go from the biggest to the smallest today. That's my goal.
Well, okay. Let's look at this. This here I thought now is cool.
Ooh.
This is some marigold carnival. This is stretch glass. Now look at these colors. I think this is just freaking amazing.
That's just pretty cool.
Northwood made these. Now the only thing, look at this pontal right here. It looked like maybe they started out with it. Maybe it should have been more center. You know.
Well, sometimes it doesn't get smack in the middle of the mold. Yeah.
Right. But hey, they still did good on it. This is going to start at 18 if you're interested. And I'm going to give you a measurement on it. It is 8.5 wide at the widest. And 5 3/4 tall. It's gorgeous. If you like the carnival marigold especially. Let me just try to turn it slow for you so you can see it. I'm trying to get some of that glare off.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of marigold, but it sure is pretty with the stretch finish.
Yes.
And you can pair it with lots of things and bring up all different color combinations that way.
Yep. Well, thank you, Sandy. Yeah, it is a different shape. These, when I looked it up, these are actually 50s and 60s when these were made.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Not you, I know. Sorry. Mom said I like it. I know Mom likes it.
I was like, oh, okay, good.
I'm like, yeah, Paula.
Yeah, shut up, Paula.
I'm reading it. I would never say that, and you know it. First of all. Second of all, I read the chat, and I know that's one of my mom's favorite colors.
Right. Oh, okay. Thank you there, Mama Maria. You know that, Becky.
It is a neat. I mean, it'd be with other yellows. It could go very like sunflower.
Yeah.
You could even put it with aquas or cobalts. Yeah, it's very versatile in making a display, that's for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So if you're interested, let me know.
I think it'd be neat with those giant head sunflowers. A
Oh,
couple
yeah.
of those.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
It's not antique, Geneva, not antique. I said, yeah, I agreed with you because it's 1950. This one, 50s and 60s.
It's close, but not quite.
Yeah, but not quite.
So I have a little honey dipper.
Oh, look at the honey dip.
So it has an acrylic dipper in it. It's been used. I mean, this has rubbed up against the edge of here. Not that it, makes it's just not as clear as it used to be.
Correct.
And then there's a honeycomb design with the cobalt on the white. And then the 3D bees sticking out on the sides of it.
Honey dip.
And this would be a $12 start. And here's the lid, which would be on the top.
Did you?
I do not know.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no mark on the bottom.
Well, still nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm. This was just one of those, it's blue and it's yellow and and none of the beads are chipped or cracked off and it has the dipper. So
yeah,
I had to rescue this one. So, but yeah, the colorway, just amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
How bright it is. So
that's what I was thinking. The colors are so bright on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got your little 3D bees on it. They have so many of those out there now that are so cool, but you can't find all the pieces to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italian.
Well, usually these are chipped off from rattling around somewhere in the cupboard or getting knocked up on next to something on the countertop. So, yep.
Yeah, it does remind me of.
Well, that would make sense. Italian check. I was thinking it would have a Japan mark on it at first when I saw it, but
But hey.
This would look good with some of the cobalt or the bright yellow. It would go good with Fiesta wear.
Yes, it would.
Because the colors are so bright on it. Now, I didn't tell you how tall it is.
It's a puffer fish, according to Linda.
Right?
It does look like that.
4 inches tall to the top of the lid, and it is 4.5 wide from corner to corner.
Nice.
On the bottom. So. Yeah, Mom and I are going to have a live sale on Thursday from Mom's house. So we're going to have 2 sales. Oh, it'll be 3 with Paula
is that
this week.
Coming Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
On the 9th.
Night. What time does it start? I'm sorry.
7 p.m. Mountain.
Oh, so it's 9 my time.
So 9 Eastern. Yep.
I will be there right close to that time.
Okay.
Because I have to work that late, so
no worries. What you got next? And I put it in my community tab on YouTube, and I put it in on Instagram as well, because people have been asking about having one about her, because we've been talking about her downsizing. So put it out there so everybody can see it.
All right.
Ooh.
Here's a little crystal. Well, I don't really know what the stone is myself. Now, maybe Mama might know, maybe. Or somebody.
Is it pink?
Yeah, it's got some pink traits in it. It's pink solid, and then it's got the darker, let me see if I can get how close I can get. Darker pink. And
like it's got like the smoky gray veining in it.
Yep.
I would say pink quartz, but
I'm wondering if that's what it is too. I did think about the quartz, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we're trying to make it so we can put her house on the market. Yes. But a lot of what we're just working on right now is just downsizing the retired antique dealer inventory. Moving that out.
Now this is going to start at 18 if anyone's interested in it. And it is Right at 2
There
and
you
3
go,
quarters
Mom.
tall.
Mom's guessing from Mexico and
Quartz.
probably quartz.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, and we found rocks.
Oh, did you?
Yes. We found,
Nice.
just speaking of rocks and Mom being a little stone spear. It's a
Close enough.
candy.
That's because I couldn't tell her.
That's good. It's a quartz crystal.
Mm-hmm. Quartz crystal. I can even talk.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, easy for me to say. And it's 2 and
So,
3/4 tall and right at 2.5 wide at the widest.
yeah.
It doesn't have
Wow.
any damage to it at all. It's in perfect shape. I know
Some
some
of
people
those,
like to collect these.
yeah. Some they make too that are like they make them, they shape them to be that should be a natural crystal formation, but some of them they shape for
Right.
like massaging certain points and stuff too.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Yeah. So yeah, we've found rocks the last 3 times we've worked at Mom's house. So I found a table of them in the garage today. We found some shelves in the closet last weekend and the start of it was a couple small containers that she has upstairs, so a couple
Cool.
weeks ago. So yeah, those are neat. Have you ever been to a rock show, Paula?
No, I can't say I have.
Because they do a rock and mineral show up in here in Denver, and they almost go for 2 whole weeks. They
Oh,
2
wow.
full weekends and then the week in between. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So
Actually,
okay.
that is onyx and has been hand shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Is she talking about what I have?
No,
What you have?
I think she was talking. I think that's what I have, not what that one should be more of a natural shape, I assume.
Well, I mean, I think.
All the rock people in the house.
Are there any rocks from around the country or the world?
Well,
Any
I mean,
rocks? Oh, that she
Mom was
has?
what
That your
my
mom?
mom has. They're
Yeah,
from all around the world,
there you go.
but lots from Colorado. I mean, she taught geology, right?
Oh, geology?
She taught a rocks unit in 6th grade for 20 some years, just sixth
Oh,
graders.
wow.
So she had all sorts of different samples, and we'd always go to the rock and mineral show. We had a guy who was a rock dealer, mineral dealer. He was one that would bring in stuff to the shows, and he would bring in his inventory, like one of everything kind of thing, so the kids could look and touch and feel, and some of the stuff he'd bring in with fossils and everything.
Right?
Crazy money. Yeah.
Yeah. We used to dig up fossils when I lived in Ohio. So I think Mama's saying that it's onyx. She thought it was quartz, right?
But it's not all, it's mostly pink. I thought it would be quartz. I don't know.
No idea.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well, we'll worry about it later.
Yeah.
Nobody's interested in it, so it don't matter right now. We just like talking about it.
Right. So I have a little set. So it's a pedestal, like to put I think it's to put a soap on, like next to a sink. However, it's also made like these are the candlesticks.
Oh.
So it's like the same size candlestick as the foot on this.
Well, how about that?
So yeah, and it's just attached together to this plate right here. So it's 3 pieces. It would be $12, I believe. Oh wait, this is the ashtray because it's got all 4 corners.
There you go.
Have the little divots in them.
How about
and
that?
then a smaller size
Now,
pair
did
of
they
candlesticks.
glue that on there, or was it made that way intentionally?
Oh no, I think it's affixed. I think it's glued right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it is exactly the same thing. Yeah, you can see that it's glued.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how they made them, though. They have some big cake plates like this, but this is a $12 start for these 3 pieces. I believe it's tiara, like the home shopping kind of stuff in the 70s. And they had all the amber and the greens and lots of the sandwich kind of prints. But I've seen this in soap dishes and I mean, I think it'd be great for a little soap dish, honestly.
Hey, Jay.
Next to a sink.
Good to see
about
you.
That big.
Rondo Night.
It's about 4 by. Ooh. How can it be 4 by 4? It is not square. 4.5 by 4 inches, and it stands about 4 inches tall. And then the candlesticks are 3 inches tall and 2.25 inches at the base.
Inch candlestick.
All right. Geneva, Mom was really thrilled. She found her Herkimer diamond. You'll have to, I could probably explain it to you in layman's terms, but not specifically. So, but it's like a perfectly cubed clear crystal in matrix, which means it's like stuck in an open place in whatever kind of rock it's called. And it's called, I don't know if it's named for who found it or what. So,
Huh.
All right.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You're up.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Oh, it's cool, Geneva.
Here is the egg-shaped hobnail.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Mom knew she had it. She just found it back.
Oh, did she? Oh, so she just found it. Gotcha. So she knew she had it somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That looks like Fenton.
Yeah, I think it is Fenton.
I think you need a longer ruler, Paula.
Right now, I'm afraid to close it, see?
She's like pole vaulting over the desk to measure this egg.
5 inches tall. It's 3-footed. And right at 2 inches at the widest. It's a pretty amber.
That should be well, it's that same time period. Everything else is called colonial orange, blue, pink, but the amber is just amber.
Right.
Those late 60s, early 70s colors.
Yep. This is going to start at 18 if you're interested. And if not, that's okay. I kind of like this piece. I love all of my Fenton stuff. Everything I find Fenton, I love it.
Don't forget your thumbs up. We got 29 I see in the chat and 13 thumbs up.
Yeah, please, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that would go nicely into spring and Easter as well with that egg shape.
Yeah, and it's in
same name.
Shape. Nothing wrong with it. It's not cracked, chipped on anything.
There we go. There's all the right things that I said wrong about the rocks that Mom has.
For a place in New York where the surface mines are not cube, but 2 points and several facets. Really clear quartz, dubbed
a diamond because of the clarity of the quartz.
Gotcha. Oh, wow. How about that? Nice. She's selling that?
Ask her. I don't know.
Well, I thought maybe, Mama, are you selling that too? Just curious.
I don't know if she's happy to find it back and wants to sell it, or just wants or she's happy to find it back so she can keep it.
Oh, nice, Lucinda. Nice. Lucinda says she has this one. Yeah, this is a cool piece. I like it. So 18. Gave you the measurements already. All right, back to Becky.
Okay. I'm just organizing some minis. I have a Japan ceramic kitten.
Yeah.
A yellow bowl.
He's cute.
Bow. Not in a bowl.
He's cute.
$7 start.
Nice. Yeah, all you cat lovers.
Right, a little bigger than the normal figurine. So it is 6 inches long by 2.5 wide and 5 inches tall to the top of her tail.
Nice. And it's Japan, you said.
Yep, I think everything except for the bow is under the glaze.
Yeah, she's selling it.
Cool. It's not near as shiny.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
Yeah. They're still working on me, Lucinda. Still working on my neck. It's still messed up. But that's going to take some time because I think some of it was messed up before I got rear-ended. They just didn't help it in.
Right. Never helps to be. Our normal aches and pains, let alone to get.
Right. This is a cute cat. I can't believe nobody is jumping on this cat.
Green eyes.
Oh, yeah. He's cute.
Little pink tongue. He's got a little.
I mean, he's just a cute little, like a frisky little cat. No?
Yeah. Paint has got a little bloop on his nose, but he's pretty cute.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. What about your ribs? How are those feeling?
It's much better. I went Friday and he adjusted me. Yes, ma'am. I worked on my. I let him try to adjust my back, which, it hurted a little bit, but nothing like real bad.
Yeah.
So, but it's okay. I mean, I survived it. It didn't crack or anything, so I think, he didn't re-break.
It didn't bring you to tears.
No, it didn't bring me to tears. I mean, it was painful for a little while, but then the aches of that is kind of normal too when they're adjusting. Yeah. So I think I'm okay on the rib part. It's healing like it should be. I still,
good.
Have to be careful coughing real hard and stuff. Other than that, I'm good. All right. Let's see. All right, this is my next piece. This is a gorgeous, and that's coming across as, does that look blue to you?
Yes.
It's more
like a really soft finish.
It is. It is like, it's almost like satin feel to it.
Yeah.
But it's more of it's not really a blue. I know it's showing up blue because that's what I see. But it's more of a very light, it's a lighter color like lavender.
I was going to say like a periwinkle kind of, or.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got, because I see more purple. I mean, it's kind of bluish purple. So whatever you want to call that, Becky. I don't know.
I'm just might want to try moving it back and forth and see if we can find a real, like where it looks like the real color to you on the screen.
Yeah, nothing does. It doesn't look.
What if you put it way up close and see if the reflection.
There we go. Wait a minute. Right
there. Yeah, it looks a little more purpley there.
Yeah, there you go. That's more the color.
Okay.
Perfect. Good suggestion, Becky. But this is now this is kind of the high end type of a vase. This is a Bella vase, and it is by Steinborn and Gruen. It is California Pottery, USA. That's the bottom of it.
Yep, it's pottery.
And this is going to start now. If anyone's interested in it, it's going to start at $85. Yeah.
They're suggesting maybe a white piece of paper behind it too, if it was up closer. Kind of cuts the glare that way. Or gives it a good contrast.
I don't really have a great big piece of paper either. Well, that's not going to work. You just have to take my word for what I showed you. This hair, right there is more the color.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a beautiful vase. It doesn't have any chips or anything in it. It's awesome. These are handmade.
It's a little reminiscent of Van Briggle too.
Yes, absolutely. That's what it was compared to, actually.
Oh, wow. See? There you go.
Good there, Becky. See, Becky and her knowledge. It's a very light lavender periwinkle vase. Yeah. Starting bid's going to be $85. If anyone's interested. I know it's a little high end, but it's
only because it's a Colorado thing. That's why.
Because it's a what?
Van Briggle's from Colorado Springs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was made right here.
Cool. And I'll give you all a measurement on it. But if you want a really nice quality vase, this is it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Other vases aren't quality. This
no, but like that's the vase you want to put like a big bouquet in.
Right. 13 inches tall. And the opening on him, or her, is 2 inches.
They're asking if you bought out all the big stuff.
Did I buy out all the big stuff? No.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, sure didn't. Get off of there. What is that popping up for?
I don't know.
I don't know what that's even.
It reminds me of a vase Mom has it's a real geometric pattern at the top of it.
Nice.
Shaped, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's like Jen the other night, or was it last night? I was watching Jen, and everything she had was big and heavy. She was like, she was like weightlifting all night long. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna set it aside. Like I said, I know it's a little high end, but I still wanted to show you guys first because I already figured I'd probably have to list it. Sandy. All right, Becky's up.
Okay. I have salt and pepper shakers and kittens, cats, tiger cats. So there's their eyes. And there are the shaker holes.
Cute.
Original stoppers, marked Japan. Yeah. Somebody had it marked at $1.25 at one point in its life. Another stopper. And it's a different pattern.
For like calico.
Yeah. So this pair would be let's do a $7 start. And they're little different designs. This one has the little like yarn ball. Both have like the curled up tail.
Oh, look at that. Now I know somebody in here likes this besides me.
And then that way.
Come on. There we go, Mallory. Mallory's
they're good. Nice finish.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And their paint has stayed really well, especially their eyes.
Yeah.
So let's see, about 3.5 inches tall and about 3 inches wide and only about 1.5 inches in depth. So I can hear something in this one, but I'm not going to take out the stopper to check and see what it is. So
you don't know what's living in there?
No.
Probably a piece of the cork.
Yeah, well, sometimes the corks, due to their age, they break off. So if I don't need to fill it or refill it, I'm going to leave the corks alone. So we got Mallory in. We can start counting it down.
All right. Going once. Going twice. Let's go.
All right.
Got it. Congrats.
Thank you. Okay, I'm almost down to my littles.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We brought the exact opposites today.
I do have some littles. This is a little one. Now this is a little teal color, we're going to say. Maybe more, it looks more teal actually on here, but I think it's more of a minty green.
Oh.
But it does look more teal. Let me see if I can.
Ceramic?
Yeah, it's ceramic.
You're welcome, Mallory's mom.
It says 25 has been marked on the lid and 25 is on the bottom.
I'm guessing that's the mold or the style or something to make sure they got the right lid with the right base.
Right. It's got little heart.
That's cute.
It's a cute little trinket box. This is going to start at 10. Anyone's interested in it?
Almost treasure box looking.
Yeah, I thought that too. Make a little treasure box. This is like very top of the lid.
Some of those, not copied for lack of a better word. The glass boxes have some of those filigree kind of looking swirls around the hearts and stuff with the greenery.
Yep, I sure do.
So, because there's some I have picked up in ceramics or pottery, I swear it is a piece of glass by the pattern on it, and it is pottery when you go and pick it up. So,
yep. So yeah, this is just a cute little size. Great for like putting maybe earrings or rings in.
Yeah, something, the littles on the dresser.
The littles, yeah. 2 3/4 by, at the widest, or I mean wide, 2 inches, 2 3/4 by 2. Whoops. And then let me give you the depth of it. The box itself is right at 1.5 inch deep. Kind of put that in perspective. But it's good. There's no chips on it, anything like that. It's in great shape. The only thing, if I was going to complain about anything, would be like it's a little light here on the finish compared to, the rest of it.
Oh, man. Excuse me.
Other than that, oh, yeah, it might be. I really don't know the age of it or anything. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cute to put a little piece of jewelry or something in.
Yeah. All right, back to Becky.
Okay, I'm going to do a choice. I believe this was a creamer of a sugar, or no, excuse me. This would be the sugar of a sugar creamer set.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of like a trinket box as well, but I think it might have been a sugar creamer set. It's
kind of
super
looks like
cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Yeah, it's missing one little daub of gold paint off the top of the lid, but it looks like a little carriage.
Yeah, it does.
So this would be an $8 start, and the choice would be between this and this little creamer pitcher, which is missing its sugar. And this one has pansies.
I'm sorry, what did you say to start this at?
8.
Thank you.
And I'm going to set that one down so I don't. And this is made in Japan. That's great orange and black pansies design on it. Got a little orange stripe at the bottom. They are just about the same era, I believe, but this one is made in Germany.
Oh, so the sugar box is Germany.
Yep.
Nice.
But the hand painted stuff is just amazing.
Isn't it though, the way they paint that stuff, and they just it's just like it's just been printed on there.
Yeah, I mean, because can you imagine replicating these pictures over and over again, just hand painting things?
No, no, I can't.
So yeah,
and not mess it up,
Well, and then the shapes that they put them on.
It's just you have to be a really good artist to do that kind of work.
And this is gold paint on each of the corners, like where the carriage lights would be.
Yeah.
And I think the black and the brown are under the glaze, but I think the gold, and it's along the edge of this, was cold paint put on afterwards. So.
Right.
All right. Oh, there is another mark under there, but it's really, really, really hard to see because, right there.
Marilyn's at 8?
750, and then there's like a
7. I think it's a 6.
Logo.
Actually, there's a number in front of that 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe a 2, but it's a 760.
Yep.
Yep. I see Marilyn at 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna start counting it down.
Sounds good. She can tell me which choice she'd like.
Yep. Let her know. Whoops. Let her know. It's supposed to be a going. Gee whiz, Paula.
That's all right.
Last call. Which one you want, Miss Marilyn? Or do you want both? Hold.
Well, my spelling skills are being put to the test.
Mine too. I'm trying to think here. I can't even. I'm like, what comes after? And congrats.
Nope, she's taking the pansy creamer.
Nice.
Thank you, Marilyn. All right.
8. There you go. Finally. Gee whiz. Okay. All right. Let's see what we want to do.
Yeah, other than...
All right, I have some very old coasters. Now, these have got this type of little pattern. It kind of looks like a bullseye X.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They're pretty neat. They're all clear, and there's a total of 7. Probably was an 8-piece set at one time.
Right.
You're actually paying for 6. I'm throwing in the
where, please.
Yep. Got it. I'll throw in the extra one, of course, because I don't need it for anything. But yeah, you can tell. I don't know if y'all can see all the swirling in this glass. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know.
Now, do these glow at all?
That's what I was just checking. And no, they don't.
Oh,
yeah. Surprisingly, they do not glow.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, they're cute little glass coasters. And they're just like the perfect size for like, let's say the bottom, like this type of a glass or cup. They're perfect.
What was your start?
It's going to be $8. It's the starting bid. But none of them is chipped or cracked. They're all great. They're just, like I said, 7 instead of 8. So I'm assuming it was an 8-piece set. But you can see where it's like spun type of glass right there.
Yeah, it looks like it was just squished right into the mold.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right there.
Fancy.
But they're all great. There's nothing wrong with any of them. All right. Hey, Edward. Good to see you.
Hello.
All right, back to Becky.
Okay. I have another mini teapot, creamer with a lid. This will be an $8 start also. Has a floral pattern all the way around, including the top of the lid. And it's unique because it's like a square shape.
Yeah, it is.
And got a little scroll detail on the handle.
Yeah,
everything is good on this one. This is under the glaze. There's a little paint under the glaze there. Now it says, I'm gonna put the lid down. I'm gonna put it this way. And it says Scotch Ivory BP Colts made in Scotland.
Cool. Scotch Ivory. How about that?
And then here is the details of the inside where there's no chips on that one. And there's no staining inside either. But it would make a really great little creamer for some tea. About yay big. a little bit taller than the other one I had earlier. 5.5 inches tall. The base is 3 inches square, but then the handle and the spout stick out to 4.5 inches.
So okay, you said 5 inches tall?
Yep. The base is 3 square, but this is 4.5 from side to side.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, and there we go. There we go. Make sure you're in. They have been doing updates and all sorts of different things. It's all messages, top chat, live chat, all messages. You just need to be in as close to where you used to be as possible, no matter what they're calling it anymore.
Right.
Because they call it all. I've logged in over the weekend and seen it called 3 different things.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the messages that people's been talking about. I haven't seen.
Yeah, mine says all messages or top messages now.
Huh.
And it doesn't say live chat. It's just got 3 little lines. And a couple days ago, it was a gear.
Huh.
Who knows? Okie dokie, back to you.
Alrighty. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? I showed you all this one last week in case somebody wasn't here last weekend. This is the ribbon pattern crackle glass. This is amber. It's a light amber, but the color showing up is about right.
Oh yeah, the bright color.
Yeah, it's a very bright. I call it. I mean, it's amber. The light is really making it lighter, but it's a little darker than this. Let me see. I don't know. Well, let's turn off the light for a moment. That's about the same, isn't it? Can't really make any difference. Never mind. Maybe that would make a difference, but no. So this one is going to be, it's kind of a bigger one. So this is going to start at 21 for this one. This is right at 4 3/4 wide. It's at 5 1/4 tall. And yeah, and about 5 deep. So
it's almost
it's a nice size. A very nice size.
The same size all the way around.
Yeah. And it's not chipped or cracked anywhere. That's the crackle side. And when I looked this up, it was more of a back in the 60s type when they made these.
That would make sense.
Yeah. So it is vintage for sure.
Right, for sure.
It's got a nice smooth. You can feel just a little bit of roughness right there on the ponto. But other than that, it's pretty smooth. I mean, it's not nothing going to cut you, but it's a little rough.
I'm guessing rainbow or Viking or Kanawha, one of those.
Yeah, I couldn't really find who actually made it. Now, well, no, I take that back because it did say, because a lot of people didn't know, but some were saying also maybe Pilgrim made it.
Yeah, Pilgrim.
Yeah. So it's possible.
They all kind of mingle into each other.
Yeah. So this is 21. Yep. Thank you, Helen. Appreciate that. All right, back to Becky.
Okay, I'm going to offer some choices. And if, only one person comes in, they'll just be quick claims. These are some Avon pins. I have like the patriotic kite with the tail, the little bows on it, and then a Christmassy mouse holding a candy cane with a winter hat. They're both marked Avon, so there's that plastic resin stuff so they don't break. And they each have their box. So here's the box for the lickety stick, but it doesn't have a thing.
Now, is it it's not the perfume, it's for the lips? Is that what it's for?
No, that's what I was just thinking. It's just it's what I got, the box I got it in. Lickety stick. Maybe it's because of the candy cane. There's nothing on the back that opens up on these. Like they usually have the thing that opens, like if for a perfume.
Right.
And then this one is the Fly a Kite box.
Oh, cool. So
These would be a $4 claim.
Okay. $4.
Trying to read it, and I got my glasses on my head. 1974 and 1973 on the kite and 74 on the mouse. Because it's the same picture right there.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just that was just the
stick. I don't know why they call
the name of the designs. Maybe they had some other candy cane things that went with it. So because it's got the same picture all the way around the box. Just different, a little bit different.
It's probably the design because of the candy cane that they.
Just the series it was in. So here's the other one.
So you can claim these. Just put in mouse or kite or both at $4 each. That's cute.
Here's the
little Avon pieces.
Avon, and let's see if we can catch this one too, right down here.
Ooh. White's harder to see.
Yep.
But it's there. We have the box. We know it is.
Right there. I see it.
You see it?
Right here.
Okay. It's not showing up. But I believe you. Because Becky follows the rules, tells the truth.
It says Avon right there.
And it says it on the box.
Right. Okay.
All righty. Y'all can let her know in the chat. All right. I have a little pin. Now, this is a butterfly.
And this is why the box, because it like fits sideways like that. Yeah.
There you go.
That's why the box is that way. Okay. Back in the jewelry bin they go.
That's right. Right. It's got two little rhinestones in the body. It is painted. Looks like it's painted. Maybe it ain't painted. I don't know. But it's black and I guess it's supposed to be white. Kind of looks grayish, but it's cute. Cute little stick pin. Or not stick pin, little brooch. Little pen. This is going to be 10 as a starting bid if anyone's interested in it.
And it is painted. It almost looks like abalone or shell.
Yeah, I mean that's what was I don't know. Yeah, it's painted.
Okay.
But no, it's not no abalone. But it's cute. It is. This is actually 1.5 inches wide. And it is at the widest 1.25 at the widest. This is the back of it.
It's a little one.
It's a little tiny one. It's cute. Maybe pretty to put on a little shirt or sweater just to dress up something.
I wore a pin the other day, but since my purse is a backpack purse, I was afraid I was going to rip it or bend it when I had to take it off when I was ready to put my purse back on my shoulder.
All right. So there's that. If anyone's interested, it's $10. Back to Becky.
Okay. I have this one should have come out at Christmas time.
Okay, Midge is at 10. Midge, we're just
counting. Okay, back to you.
Sorry.
Are you going to count it down? No, you're fine.
Let's just count her down real quick. Let's keep it on up and up.
Whoa.
Yep, I see it. We're going to say going once. Going twice. And all. Sold. Thank you, Miss Midge. It's all yours.
Cute.
Thank you, dear. All right, back to Becky.
Okay. So I don't know. Lily Bloom. Have you heard of that brand before?
Lily Bloom. It seems like I have heard of that brand. Lily Bloom.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I don't recall it, but it's a really cute, just fun pattern, Christmassy.
It is
kind
cute.
of seasonal bag.
Yeah.
And it's got lime green lining, some pockets inside. This will be an $8 start. Got a little zip pocket inside. The top zip's shut. And then it has a zipper pocket on the outside as well, right there.
Nice little Christmassy.
Yeah, just a fun little Christmas, like toy train, Santa, North Pole. Here's the pattern.
Sandy says she's carrying a purse from that name.
Oh, there you go. So the top is 15.5 inches. And it is, let's see, just the bag itself is about 9 inches deep. And the base is about 3 inches at the bottom. I just thought it'd be kind of fun for somebody seasonally to switch out, or like a teenager even, or preteen.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a thing. Okay. Maybe it's a steal of a deal. I don't know.
There you go. But that's what I was thinking, Becky, that you're selling it too cheap. But
well, you know, it'll go back in the Christmas box, or I will be making a new Christmas box because I found a couple Christmas things as I was organizing. So
you can resell for good money sometimes. Yeah.
All right.
I was thinking that name. I've heard of that name before. So
I thought it was cute, but
all right. So y'all, that might be worth $1 million.
You never know.
And y'all just letting it lay there.
So I have littles. So I have choices on littles next.
Okay. Cool. All right. All right. Next up is these are three little wall hanging decor for your kitchen. There's a little rolling pin. These are by Sexton, is the maker on each one.
Primitive.
Mm-hmm. It's a little butter churn.
They sound very weapon grade.
Yes.
They're ringing.
Yes, they're very, very metal. Made in the USA. And here's a little teapot. The back of it. They're in great shape. There's nothing wrong with them. These are going to start at $12 for the 3.
They're musical.
They are very musical. That's right. They are. I'll give you a quick measurement on them. These are 8.5. This one's 8.5 inches long. That would be the biggest one, I would say, as far as length. And right at 2 3/4 wide at the widest. The teapot is 5 inches by 4. 5 inches by 4. And the rolling pin is 7.5. And of course, the widest spot is 1.5 on it. So they're real nice, real cute.
And after they made them out of metal, they started making them out of plastic.
Exactly.
Especially the ones that came over from overseas.
Right.
For any of that wall decor.
So yeah. So this was made in the good old USA. All right.
Okay.
Becky.
I have a choice of 3 little art glass pieces. So they have a little blue mirror. I have the dolphin. Okay. I have a notification that came up and then it blocked what I was looking at.
Oh.
So there's the dolphin and he sits on his little blue mirror for water. The choice will be $4 start on these. Here's a little mallard duck. And he also has a little blue mirror to sit on. They're just little bitties. They're miniatures. The dolphin is, compared to the duck, is amazingly smaller, honestly. And then the third choice is this little Coca-Cola bottle.
Oh, cute.
In clear.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's glass. Because it sounds like glass when it touches the other piece of glass. But it's just teeny tiny. It is barely 1 inch. Yeah, just about 1 inch tall. Okay. So those are all $4 starts for either the dolphin, the duck, or the Coca-Cola. And they're going to swim right off my hand. That's what's left out of a little art glass lot that I had.
That's cute.
Stuck away somewhere.
Yeah.
So these are probably too small for me to even put out at my booth because basically they'll just walk away.
I was going to say somebody will swipe them, wouldn't they?
Yeah. The mirror is about 1.5 inches across. The dolphin is barely 1 inch by 1/4.
Cute.
Up. Roll it in. All right. And count it down. I'm not for lingering this evening. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, count me down there, please, Sandy, if you're still there. And I'll take all 3 of them. Is what I was going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, Geneva came in at 5.
Uh-oh. Excuse me. Stop. Hold it.
Okay,
hold it.
so
that damn Geneva. I'm just teasing now. Don't anybody get offended by that.
Put your money where your mouth is in the chat now, lady. Tell her you're out or bring it.
There, Geneva.
Now it's Geneva's turn. There they are sitting next to each other. You can kind of see the sizes of the dolphin and the duck. And the little Coke bottle is just about as tall as the duck.
Yeah, they're cute.
So.
All right there, Geneva.
Geneva's out. Okay, now we can count it down.
Look, you costing me money, girl. You should have stuck in there. You should have stayed in there, girl. What did you want, Geneva? Was there a particular one you wanted?
All right. Everybody's counting it down. Going once, going twice, going twice.
Going twice. Go ahead, Sandy. I'm sorry.
Sandy's counting you down now.
That's right. Sandy is counting down.
You can't count yourself down, right?
Well, I forgot. I was bidding.
Too many jobs.
Too many jobs I had.
Too many jobs.
Geneva, did you have one that you wanted? I mean, was there one particular you wanted or what? Let me know. I was just going to get the Coke. Yeah, I was going to say, give her the Coke one then. Give her that one. I pay for them, but give it to her.
Okay.
If she hasn't ordered anything from you, just hold it.
I know how to hold stuff, Paula.
I think that was a smackdown to me.
And you want the other 2 then?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
You're welcome, Geneva. Even though you cost me money, girl.
I just sent Geneva a good box. Have you gotten it yet, Geneva?
Thanks, Sandy.
Okay, I'm going to put yours in a little baggie so I don't lose that little biggie.
Up next is this vase. This is ruby red. This is the top of it. It's not real wide. It's more of a decorative type style. If you see spots in it, it's because I washed it because it was pretty dirty. That's the bottom.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I have actually 2 of these, exactly the same. I decided to just pick up both. Maybe somebody would want a pair, and if not, one. You're going to be bidding on one.
Nice.
Oh, I got something from you.
Let's see.
She's trying to remember what it was. She's as bad as me. I never remember what I ordered until I open it. It's like Christmas all over.
That and that and that. None of it's glass that I sent out in the last order.
So this will start at 28. And like I said, I have 2 of them available. But these are pretty nice, actually.
Oh, okay.
This is...
Those are different.
Yeah. 8 1/4 tall. What's the little opening is very tiny. You're not going to put much in it. Barely, not quite an inch, really. The bottom of it's 2 and, well, yeah, 2 1/4. Yeah,
it's red. It looks purple to me.
Does it? No, does it look purple to you? Maybe it's I guess it's the lighting. It's actually red. It's a ruby red.
Wow.
That's weird. Let's see.
Get it way up there. Dad was enjoying getting those boxes. Yeah, it looks more like a brownish purple. I concur.
Well, it's red.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
It is ruby red. That's what it is. And ruby's, ruby red's kind of a darker red. Even though it does in the light look purplish, but it's not. It's actually ruby red.
Oh, well, yeah, when you get closer, it looks redder. There we go.
Is that better?
There it is.
You can see it now?
Yeah, maybe like a burgundy almost even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty.
It's very pretty. It's a beautiful color. So that's those. It's always like that. Very blue base red. My computer it doesn't matter. I've tried to adjust it before. It doesn't even make any difference.
Huh.
Anything I show, it just doesn't show the true color.
Okay, I'm going to try this. I have 3 sets of 3-piece sets.
You got 3 sets of 3-piece sets.
Yep. So it'll be a choice starting at $7. So they're all next to each other. I didn't want them to be on a flat piece. Okay. So the first set is the Mama Duck.
All right. What did you say the starting is going to be?
7.
Right.
And then she's got 2 little baby ducks that are like flapping their wings.
We have a mama duck and 2 babies.
Yep, that's the first choice.
2 babies. Okay.
Man, they just don't want to sit in my. There's the mama. And the 2 babies are basically the same like this with their wings out flapping. Cute. They do not have any marks underneath.
Okay.
The next choice is like a parakeet. And it's got like 2 babies also. So there's a littler one. And then this little itty bitty one. Comparison to that. So this one's about 2 inches tall. And this is about
babies.
3/4 inch.
Okay.
So those are in the greens and yellows.
Cute.
And the last choice is a snail family. So there's a mama and daddy snail and a little baby snail. So these would be great for the miniatures or plant, the little type cut trays. Look at her little face.
I know, they're cute.
And that's this one. I like this little bitty one. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's just teeny tiny.
Yeah, those are real sweet.
So Yeah, so I have the, say, parakeet set of 3.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully there's still 3. Becky's over there tossing them around.
Someone said I will find where it went.
Go ahead.
Flew away. Hopefully it's in one piece. If not, the duck set of 3.
Right.
Or the little snail set of 3. They just, I can't get my hand flat enough.
I understand, yeah.
So I will go looking. Oh, Paula says me. All right.
Yep, me. Me. Becky is looking for the piece that jumped out of her hand.
It might have gone into the top of another tub under there. Might
take
me a little bit more than looking from here. So I will find out. Mitch says 8.
Mitch,
I'm going to leave them sitting on the table at this point in their lives. They've survived all this time until they got to my house.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody sit nice. Don't wiggle. And Midge said, Paula said 9.
Mm-hmm.
So Midge needs to let us know. Yeah, these don't have any marks on the bottom either. These look like they might have been in a little plant.
Yeah, they do. All right, Midge is at 10.
That they were like glued to a card. I remember a lot of these came glued to those paper cards from the miniature shop. So they would stand up, like the little 2x2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mitch says 10. Paula is out.
Paula's out. So
okay.
We can count her down.
Count it down. And as soon as she's counted down, you can let me know which one you're interested in, either the ducks, the snails, or the parakeets, and hope I can find the other one in one piece on the floor.
So which one do you want, Miss Midge?
Yes, Midge. Thank you. She wants the snails. Okay.
That's what I wanted, so I'll
okay. No, not worried about the parakeets thing.
No worry about them right now.
Okay. Thank you. And I'm going to look for them quick. One moment. I'll be right back.
Okay. So if anybody else wants the like the parakeets or the ducks that she had of the 3, just put it in the notes, the chat. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't talk right tonight. So if anyone's interested in what she has left, put it in the chat. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do now? All right, let's do. Up next, I have, this is a little tray. This is the American Homestead Autumn for Currier and Ives from 1868. There's actually a total of 4 that go with this because they had 1 for each season. But I only have the autumn one. It's in great shape. I only see one little dent, so to speak, like something set on it that shouldn't have. Right there, little dent there in it. Other than that, it's in good shape. Missing just a little bit of its gold coloring right there where it's kind of scuffed. I think that's what that is. The size on it, this will be 10. Yeah, well, yeah, $10. And this is 15 inches wide, or 14 and a half inches long. I mean, good grief, 14 and a half inches long. And
it could be wide. You just turn it the other way.
That's true. 11 inches wide. It's pretty. This is their autumn one. So, that's why they got all the apples.
I like putting things like that in the back of a shelf at my booth to kind of give something.
Oh,
some backdrop, some color on the shelf. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. And of course, it'd be great to use for whatever you wanted to put on it. That's pretty nice. It looks like a wood type grain. Yeah, it's cute. So there you go. There's that.
And
back to Becky. Did you
and
find
so everybody knows I found the parakeet in one piece.
Good.
He fell between the books on the floor. Okay, next choice. These ones will start at $3 as well. There's a little frog. He's a little bigger.
Yeah.
He is 2 3/4 across and almost 2 inches from nose to tail. And so $3 choice. And I have this little fish bottle. It's a little itty bitty too. Almost 2 inches tall. Has this little stopper in it that comes out. And I don't know if that is cork or plastic or what it is. I think it might be plastic. It looks kind of like an eraser of a pencil.
Yeah.
And then the last choice is 2 more snails. This one is like orange and brown painted, more like a hobby piece almost.
Right.
Little one. And then this little guy goes with him, but I think he's plastic because he is not. And his antennas are a little wonky.
No, that's all right.
But he's a miniature, so So it'd be the pair of snails, the fish bottle, or the frog. The frog is much bigger than the rest of them. Oh my goodness. Y'all sit right there.
Everybody behave. They just want to jump out of your little hand.
The fish just keeps rolling over. He's kind of like a triangle shape, but he keeps rolling to the side.
He's cute.
And I think the frog might have also, like this other snail's been in a plant as well.
Yeah.
But this one is nice and shiny on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And his buddy is going to stand up right there. So
don't move.
All right. So Paul is in at 3. And I'm going to put everybody down before they jump off my hands.
That's right. I would.
The frog is missing one little
toe?
Yeah, right there.
Tiny little toe.
That's his other one. You just bury him in the dirt on a plant and nobody will know. Just wedge him right in there.
Cute.
I think he's cute.
He is cute. I like him. All right.
Okay.
Count me down.
Count him down.
Yep. Just as well. And if somebody wants to jump in, of course. Like you've been doing. Like you've been doing to me. Go ahead. Geneva.
All's fair and 11 more.
There is no friends and auctions.
That's right.
I tried to tell somebody that before, and they're like, why would you bid on this when I'm bidding on this? And I'm like,
well, if I really want it, that's what happens.
Right. There's no friends and auctions. I mean, I'm bidding too. Good grief.
Yep.
I want the snails and the frog.
Okay.
You know what? Just give me all of them. I'll take all of those because I like that.
You don't have to take the fish if you don't want it.
Like it. But I like him though. So yeah, I'll just take him.
Nobody's twisting your arm.
Yes, you are. Becky's making me buy it, y'all.
Snails, frog. Okay, you want the fish bottle?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Up next. This is it kind of looks like they're very cold now, so they're stone of some sort. But they kind of look like tiger's eye, and I think that's what they are, but you judge for yourself. That's what I would call it. this side. It's got a barrel clasp to it, is what it's got. I will give you a measurement. This is going to be $12 starting bid.
Good thing you were talking and not me.
Why, was you on mute?
It totally, the whole thing just locked up for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like your little system's possessed tonight.
I don't know.
This is, get up there, 8.5 inches long. So it's what, 16? So it's going to be closer up to your neck.
Those are fun. Yeah. All the random shapes.
What I really like about it is the barrel clasp. It's easy to, there you go. There you go. That's where it is on me anyhow. I like it. Ooh, it's nice and cool.
I was going to say, it's probably cold.
Feels good. I like it.
But then you warm it up. Your body temperature warms it up.
Doesn't take long to warm it up either.
Nope.
Up at 16-inch drop. Correct. So if you're interested, let me know. Back to Becky.
Okay.
We are flying right through these.
I know, right? I have, and my next choice is another little itty bitty like cake topper. She's lime green dress with a little hat on and a little silk ribbon. Her base is like a heart, and I'm trying to see. It says Hong Kong on the bottom, right there. These are a $4 choice, and then this is this little celluloid baby girl. Her arms move, and her head rotates. Oh, and her eyes close.
Ooh, she looks weird in her eyeballs.
Yeah, she kind of does because her eyes are almost red.
Is that what it is?
When they're closed, they're like red.
You're right. You're right. They are. Yeah, she looks a little possessed there in the eyeballs.
I know. So she has like a little cotton linen dress on. You can hear her eyes shaking in her head.
God, she is possessed, y'all.
She's got like little Mary Janes and white socks painted on. I was gonna try and see if there was any marks on her.
What did he start at? I forgot.
$4 choice.
Thank you.
But I'm not seeing any marks on her. She's got little bloomers and a little dress.
The bloomers. She probably
and her head is molded into her head. Hi, Angel. How are you tonight?
You?
So she's a little bit bigger. She is 4 inches, 4¼ inches tall. And then the little itty bitty green one is, she's 1¾ inches tall. And she's got like brown or brunette hair underneath her head. A little hat.
I hope it's underneath her hat, not underneath her head.
Under her hat. She looks like a giant compared to this one.
She does, doesn't she? She's like the 60
the munchkin
tall woman.
Yep. So, all right. I'm going to set those two aside.
Sandy. Sandy.
Thank you.
All right. How many more you got, Becky?
Bitch. What?
How many more you have?
I have 2 more choices.
Okay.
I mean, I can have more, but that's what I have on my table.
No, that's fine.
I mean, I found 2 more bags of cookie cutters. I found a bag of dollhouse furniture. But what I have right here, ready to go, is 2 more choices.
Okay. Up next. Oh, the bird's backwards here to me. There he is.
I know, Sandy. That was weird.
Oh, the eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see inside his head. She said, nope, nothing there.
Nope.
So this is a pink and white. Right there.
Oh, look at you.
You like her?
You know what that is?
Fenton, isn't it?
Yep. The logo should be on that the small wing on the backside. Underneath, like on the underside of the back wing.
Like here.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not there. There's nothing there. I just assumed it was Fenton.
So then it was before the 70s.
Yeah. Yep. From the look. One thing I didn't check. Let me check it. Not that it will, but just in case.
Okay, you know the name of that color?
Is this a quiz? Do I win something if I get it right?
Well, I don't want to be like, this is what it is, Paula.
Oh, well, I'm
trying to give you an opportunity to tell us about your item without me being like, I know what it is, and I'll tell you everything.
Well, I mean, I don't look at you that way there, Miss Know-It-All. I look at you as Becky. You just got
I was counting on you to tell me what it was.
Actually, I just called it pink and white. That's what I said. Pink color. Cream.
Geneva got it. It's Rosaline.
Rosaline. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they named that color.
They named it Rosaline. Well, there you go, folks.
Rosaline. Did you have a start on that?
Actually, I hadn't told the start, but I was going to start it at 25.
That's a pretty good price. Now then, Rosaline, lots of people will call it a slag, but it is not a slag. It's a heat-sensitive glass. So where it is a brighter pink is where more heat was applied to the glass after it came out of the mold to what they call it brighten the. So it's a brighter blush of pink where it was more heat was added.
That's on this side.
And Rosaline can go from a bright pink to a white.
Yeah, this here's the lightest. I would say, like, if you want to say white, this is definitely like white. Well, it's very close to it. It's got a little streak of the pink there.
Yeah, cotton candy is a good description also.
Yep. There you go. So
I would say that probably Rosaline at a show for us would probably start somewhere between 35 and 45 in a bird like that.
Cool. So y'all getting a deal.
A good fitting piece.
Yeah.
You might have to pack up some stuff so I can take it to the show with me.
Okay.
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Geneva's wondering when you'll be invoicing, Miss Paula.
It'll be a while. You know. I mean, if you need it in a hurry, I mean, I can give it to you. You know, if you need it in a hurry, but I mean, it takes me a little bit, as you know. If you say, "Hey, Paul, I need to be invoiced," then I'll invoice you. If not, I don't know if it'd be this week or next week. Probably next week. Truth be told, maybe the week after that. I don't know. Whenever I can get to it, and that's just the truth of it. Whenever I have time and I can do it, I do it.
Okay.
So does that answer your question? I don't know if that answers your question.
So we don't know. We don't know, Geneva.
No, you really don't know. I don't even know.
You probably won't even have to pay for it till next month at that rate.
At this rate, hey, how much for the bird?
Yep.
It starts at 25. That's the starting bid. Just got here. Okay. Yep.
No worries. Welcome back.
It is a Fenton bird. It is.
Good job. Beth is in at 25.
Okay. That's right, Sandy. That's right. I stick to it. It's in great shape. There's no nicks, cracks, nothing in it. It's gorgeous. It's a pretty bird.
Pretty bird.
I've had it for a little while.
As long as you're not got the dropsies like me tonight, we'll be fine.
Right. Yes, I'm going to try to hold on to it.
Those are a substantial amount of glass, too. They're over a pound.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got a little weight to them. Yeah, they're not a flimsy little bird by no means.
Nope.
In case you don't know, Beth, this is Rosaline is the color. Even though it looks pink and white. That's Fenton for you.
Fenton. Silly Fenton.
I know it. They always making up their own rules. See, they like
me.
They
did. It's amazing. Like rules. Some things they call what it looks like, and other things they make up names for.
Thank you, Miss Beth.
You're sold. That's a good piece.
Thank you, Miss Beth. I don't know if I have your information. I may have. You may have bought from me before. I can't remember. So if you haven't given me your information for me to invoice you right there, please send everything right here to my email. I'd appreciate it.
There you go.
Thank you very much. All right, Becky.
Okay, I have another smalls choice. $3 starts. This one is a little castle with these great turrets on it. And it has a sticker that is made in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of Wade's, but it's a darker clay. Yeah. But it says made in Japan. And then the next choice is this little like row house, and it's got a cobalt glaze on it and a dark cobalt roof. And it does not have any mark on it other than this little number on the back, which is 75, I believe. It's about the same size, same height. And then the last choice is this little Tanala, however we pronounce that cat, with the floral on it, and it is marked Mexico. And it is a hollow pottery as well.
The blue.
So they're all about the similar height. Now I'm looking at this blue house. Okay, let's see how we can do this. It won't look at on my hand, but it's leaning to one side.
Is it?
Yes. Compared to this, it's kind of listing to one side.
Okay.
So the base is a little bit, so like if to exaggerate it, this side is
gotcha.
Is low.
Okay. Makes sense.
Like a smidge. Right. When it's sitting flat.
Kind of like the little tower in Pisa.
Yep, it's a little leaning tower. So you can see like this door got a little bit smushed. So maybe when it was set down to be glazed, it got a little smushed. So it's about like that in terms of, So, but those are the choices. $3 start on the castle, the house, or the cat.
You would have to rent. Really, Geneva?
I know. Here's some story time for you. So my dad built me a playhouse when I was a kid. And lots of the Victorian houses that he used for inspiration for that had the turrets on the front corner. So my playhouse had a turret on one corner with a big roof like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I see MJ's in at 4.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead.
Paula's out.
I'm out.
Okay. So MJ's getting counted down.
Yep. And MJ, let us know which one you want. Or all.
I have to find a picture of it. I haven't seen a picture of it in a while.
Right. I never had that either.
Well, my dad was a builder and he did furniture and stuff. So, and they had a Victorian house when they lived in Minnesota and
right. But still, that's pretty fancy. Pretty fancy for, to build for your child. She wants to build the house and the castle.
MJ's taking those too. All right. Are you interested in the cat at all, Paula?
That's the one I wanted. Yeah.
The cat?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Thanks, MJ. I'm glad you did.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Paula.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's see. I may have showed you all this before, but you're going to get to see it again. This is a little wooden container. The Asian style. All the carvings around it. It's cute.
I don't think I've seen this one before.
Maybe I haven't showed it. I couldn't remember.
I don't know.
It's a little lid. It's cute.
Pretty.
This is the inside. It's got a little, I don't know if that's something in it or it's missing, might be missing some varnish right there actually. I think it is. This is made in the Philippines. Right there's a little sticker. Yeah. This is kind of looks like some teak type wood. But now I don't know. I don't really know.
It's neat with the turned wood, and you can see the grain on top and inside.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice piece. This will start at 12 if anyone's interested.
Nice. Again, that'd be a great piece to have on the coffee table with, you know.
Let me see if I can
throw all the little things in it. If they're a little bigger, you could put remotes in it.
Yeah, you're right. Like a little Roku remote might fit in it.
Yeah. I'd say, you know, my grandpa used to have a bowl with a nutcracker and everything in it like that.
Yes. And the size of it, I'll give you a quick measurement. It is right at 6 3/4 wide. And it is right at 2 inches tall. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Miss Becky.
I have one last choice, and this is something totally different. But I thought these were so cool, and I'm not sure the easiest way to do it, so I think I'm just grouping them by color. So these are giant balloons with a tie-dye design on them. They're all a little bit different, but this is the green colorway, and there's 5 of them. And if you do them flat, they're almost, how long are these? Across the widest part, they're almost 4.5 inches by 8.
Wow.
So if you blew these up, I thought they'd be awesome for a party. When I found these, the original price was like $27 for the whole bag full. Dang. So, and they look like they have like a clear background. So when it,
you know, they remind me. Do you remember I don't know. Do you remember the big bouncing type balloon type balls that you could blow up and on them? That's what this kind of remind me of.
Yeah, but I don't think they're that durable.
Right.
But so there'd be $5 and for 5 balloons. So this is the green.
Okay.
This is an orange. Has some purple in it.
So $5 for 5 balloons is what you're selling them as.
Yep.
Choice.
This is the blue. Yep.
For 5.
This is the red. Kind of a dark orangey red. So the more color is more red versus on this side where it's lighter. And then this is the black. The black one I only have 4 of.
Okay.
So that would be $4.
Okay. So we have how many sets? 5 different sets?
5 colors. Yep.
Okay.
I know, Sandy. Can you imagine trying to pull these?
No.
Jeff would.
Or Jeff would pass out.
When the kids were little, we'd blow up balloons.
Yeah.
I was like, this is probably a really bad idea. But yeah, I mean, they're different, and I thought they were kind of fun. So I don't know, and I'll probably put them out at the booth just for a fun, party kind of thing. But I mean, I can't even imagine those little ones. or like 9-inch, blow up to 9 inches. I would say these would probably be 18 to 24 inches.
That's what I was going to say, at least 18, yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right. That's my crazy last one.
That's pretty cool.
They're neat. But they smell.
They smell
like balloons. They smell like latex.
That to Becky, that means they smell like balloons. Yeah, so don't take that as they smell bad.
They don't smell bad. They just smell like balloons, and my hands are going to smell like them.
She don't want to smell like them. We bought them. Exactly, Sandy. That's what I was going to say. A pump is what you do nowadays.
You would.
When we were growing up, you had to actually physically blow up everything.
I mean, they might be kind of fun to have, like, for outside our glass show or something too, like by our sign. So maybe I'll keep a couple for that. So
there you go.
But okay, dokie.
All right. So no one wants any balloons?
Who'd have thunk?
Cool balloons. Come on. No balloon people in the crowd?
Did I see MJ?
Oh, was she in there?
Oh, put you down for the round inkwell that you showed earlier on.
The round? Oh, she wants the round one? No.
Yeah, because you had the square base and the round base.
Yep. So you want this one? Right?
Oh, that's a good question, Sandy. You double check with MJ and I'll check this one.
Yep. You want this one, Miss MJ? Because the other one is square. This one is the round one. I'm assuming you mean this one.
Now the orange ones are like neon orange. So like, yes, at the roller rink.
Now what is Sandy saying?
Let's see, let's bright. Blip, blip. Here, you're not going to be able to see it. It just would be like at the roller rink. It would look like neon orange under a black light.
Oh, gotcha. True. Thank you, Miss MJ.
There we go. Okay. Well, I think we got through a sufficient amount of options there tonight.
Yep, we did. We was just a clipping alone.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
I'll be back on Tuesday night on my channel at regular 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 10 o'clock Eastern. And then you're just the Sunday right now, right?
Yep, just the Sunday right now.
Okay. Yep. And then I did the extra pop-up one with Mom on Thursday this week. So
right, you're doing that with Mom.
At Mom's house. That'll start at 7 Mountain Time. And I have that up on my community page and on Instagram if people need to reference it for when it does start.
Yep. So if you're on the East Coast, it starts at 9 p.m. on Thursday, and she'll be at her regular 10 p.m. Eastern on the East Coast.
And Sandy, yep. And Sandy, I was going to ask you about that, but I forgot which messenger I was speaking to you in to find the message back because Mom was looking for one too. So I can ask her. I was going to ask you about that because I know Mom's like, I want one too. So yeah, but I couldn't remember if it was an Instagram messenger, an email, a text message.
Help her out, Sandy.
So yeah,
place.
Yeah. I was going to find you back to ask about it. That was a thought I had in the last couple of days, but I hadn't gotten to look for it yet.
She's saying I can make it out of different material.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing Mom's already asleep. If she's still hanging out with us, I'm guessing she is already. Instagram makes sense, but yeah. If you would message me again about that, I will ask her because I know she was wanting one as well. So that would be great. Thank you. And I was looking for a thing to write a note about it. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Now, what kind of a pillow did she make?
We were talking about those dog bone shaped pillows.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember when and where it was, but they're like a 3-sided, and then they're literally narrower in the middle, and then they come out like that dog bone shape, like for a neck pillow.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So they kind of flare out on each side for your head.
Oh, I see.
And like support your neck in the middle where it's narrower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you needed one?
Yeah, I was looking to replace my worn out one.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
I must have been probably 12 Days of Christmas or something. We were talking about it because then I came across one.
Send me a pic.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I came across one and picked it up. And then like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Sandy sent me a message and she was like, "Are you still looking?" I made one. So,
nice.
And then I didn't think about Mom wanting one at the time. So
yeah,
it came back to me.
Good for your neck and back, and could use between your knees. Nice. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So she's saying that one is out of fleece. What does that mean? I don't know.
It's probably a much warmer material then.
Yeah.
So being a fleece.
Yeah.
Usually the one I've had in the past and the one I just got was a cotton, like a regular cotton fabric.
Right. So probably she wouldn't want fleece.
I don't know. You never know what Mom wants.
I was meaning you.
I don't want fleece. No, because it's too hot up here.
Exactly. That's what I was meaning.
Yeah.
I don't know what Mom wants. Mom might want fleece. So. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So, but I will for sure ask her because I have been meaning to find you back and tell you I need to ask Mom. So, yeah. So that's cool.
Cool. Well, good. That might be what's off your fingers, Sandy. Maybe you did too much sewing.
Oh, no.
I may have messed you up.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you could. Yeah, you could put it in a pillowcase, in a regular pillowcase even, and just right up.
That's true.
So, yeah. It's just hard to find that. I mean, even on Bed Bath & Beyond, they're like $25-$30. I'm like, that's crazy.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Because it's not a big pillow. It's just.
Yeah, they want way too much for that stuff. I mean, they're making a fortune off of it the way it is.
They are. So, and the only ones I could find were like on Amazon. And I think they were coming, from another supplier across, overseas anyway. So.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. So. And that would take.
You never know what you're going to find when you're out looking. So.
Well, that's the truth. Yeah. You never know. I mean, it seems like when you're out and you have something in mind you might be looking for, you find out everything else but that.
Exactly. That's why I don't mind just snooping, I like just looking.
Yeah.
Go, look at that. That's like where these balloons came in. I was like, that's interesting. I'm going to pick those up.
You could probably sell those at your booth.
Yeah. I'd package them up in there. One of each color or something even. It's actually might be kind of fun too to do one of each color.
Yeah, that's true. So, and maybe just blow one up or take it somewhere. I seen that look. I seen your eyes.
I'm really not interested in trying to find out how big they are.
Well, I was going to say, this is what I was going to suggest. Maybe take it to like the
air hose at the gas station.
That's right. And let's for 25 cents.
I'll start floating away and somebody will
and see if it works.
I feel like what is that unidentified?
People be talking about Becky now. We go, look at that woman over here trying to blow up a balloon.
Yeah. What's that unidentified balloon floating across the country?
That would be funny. I can see Becky.
Yeah, I know. Well, do you remember back? I don't even remember when it was. It was here in Colorado where there was a hot air balloon that started floating away, and they're like, well, we'll just shoot it down because it was supposedly unmanned. And then they're like, oh no, don't shoot it down. Our son is in the basket.
Oh my goodness. They were going to shoot it down?
Well, yeah, because it was unmanned and they didn't want it to run into power lines or airplanes or anything because it wasn't being piloted.
Oh,
and then they're like, no, we can't find our son. He might be in the basket. And the kid was in the basket.
Oh my goodness.
So they had to like wait for it to float down and everything and chase it, like a regular hot air balloon where they have a chase team to see where it goes and just wait for it to land. And yeah, that was here in Colorado.
Oh, wow.
And then they found out that it was planned, that it was
I
done
remember
on
hearing
purpose.
about that. That was the father was behind all of that.
Yeah, he went to jail over it.
Well, good. He shouldn't have put his son up in there.
Well, yeah, for like child neglect or child abuse, endangerment. Yeah. They eventually came out that he planned the whole thing because they had the kid hide.
I remember seeing that on the news. I didn't know that was Colorado.
Yeah, it was up in Denver, I think, somewhere. Maybe his kid wasn't in it, or they thought his kid was in it. They said, no, I think he's in it, but then they had the kid hide and he was in the house the whole time or something like that. Yeah. So, but still.
Yeah. I think, wasn't it a homemade balloon, right? Right, MJ?
I think it was, 20 years ago, give or take?
Oh, yeah, it's been a while back. Yeah. But that was like big news. I was like,
it was really big news.
Do that, put their kid in it. But yeah, I think you're right, Becky. I don't think he was in it.
I don't think he was, but they said they thought he was.
Because he was trying to get notoriety for this homemade balloon.
Yes.
Like he did this, great thing. Yeah, very stupid.
It might even have been more than 20 years ago. I don't remember if my kids were around even. Might have been mid 90s, early 90s.
Way back when we were infants.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, we were infants when this was going on. We were, it's been a while.
So I was thinking about that when the Souther balloon was floating around the country and how adamant they were to take this one down out of the sky until they knew a kid was on it, quote unquote.
Oh, you're talking about the Chinese balloon?
Apparently they took it down today.
Finally, is all I got to say. Finally. I mean, what are you waiting on?
Yeah.
Danger.
Silliness.
Yes.
I'm like, it's the rules. You can't come in our airspace unless you ask. And you didn't ask, so we can shoot it down. This is very simple to me.
Yeah, now that is
so
a rule
simple
that they should follow because, you're talking about security for our country, the way I look at it.
It came all the way across Alaska. I finally saw a map. It went all the way across Alaska, came across some Canada, and then came down through Montana, and then across like Missouri, and then over to the North Carolinas.
Wow.
So, yeah, people were like taking homemade video. Oh, there's a balloon over our head.
Wasn't there more than one?
I've only heard of one for this one this week. And they said they knew about it back in January, the 28th of January.
Dang.
I was like, holy cow.
Yeah. You've been lurking.
Hi, Pam.
Hello, my lurker. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
Yes. Hope you're staying warm wherever you are.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. There's not a lot I hear about in the news, but that one I did finally hear the end about today. So
yeah.
Thanks,
I think they shot it down yesterday, I believe.
Was it, or it was like early morning today or something? I don't know.
That was yesterday. They shot it finally. I don't know.
I don't pay don't listen to me for news updates. I just was like, finally.
That's what I said when I heard about it. I was like, well, it's about time. I mean, what are we waiting on for them to what?
Well, the only thing I heard on the radio was them saying, well, they don't want it to hurt anyone when we bring it down. I'm like, there's big, giant, open spaces in Montana.
That they could have brought it down.
That would have been, or even in Alaska, it would have been an easy, nobody around for miles. So, but.
Yeah.
I'm not in charge, obviously.
Well, I know we're not in charge, but I think sometimes we need to be. Sometimes I think they should put us in charge.
And I understand that, Geneva. I agree. I think that's why they were waiting for it to be safe, to be over water. But
I think Montana, they had more opportunities in Alaska, if that is the case.
They said it was a 7-mile debris field, and that would have been fine in Montana or Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. We're not in charge, like we said, but
yeah,
just, I don't know. Sometimes things just don't make sense to me, and I think for good reason.
Yeah, I am too, because I'm like, that's not allowed.
You broke a rule. Did you see, Becky? You broke a rule.
You broke the rule.
Becky would have shot him down no matter where they were.
Well, if there was, it's unmanned. I mean, if there were people on it, it'd be a totally different story.
Yeah. But I think, you have to be careful. I mean, I did think about, what if they had a bomb in it? It could be something that, you don't want to shoot it down when it's over people, obviously. But I think they had a lot of opportunities that they could have took it down where it would have been safe.
Exactly, Geneva. That's what I was thinking. If that had gone over Oklahoma or Texas, the government wouldn't have had to have worried about it.
Oh, yeah. They would have took
Somebody else would have taken it into their own hands.
And I think they know that, too. I think there's certain states they know that, like West Virginia, they would shoot it. They would shoot it.
I know, because people, I mean, back when like those drones first started and people would fly them over their neighbors' houses, people were shooting those things down all the time.
Yep. And
they're like, it's over my house. That's my property. That's my privacy. And they'd shoot it down.
I mean, if you got a drone in your backyard, right, and it's just there watching you, I'm going to shoot it. Yes, I would. I would shoot it right down.
Yeah. Exactly. They would have been like, hold my beer.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And then and then somebody get mad at you and they'd try and charge you with something. But I mean, if it's on your private property, I mean.
Yeah. Are you calling me a redneck? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I think she might be, Marilyn. I think.
No, there's some Homeland Security down in the South. Right. That's what that is.
Yep.
Exactly. It would have been a game. Who can do it first?
Who can take it down the quickest?
It was quite high, I think.
Do what?
That's right. I don't know how far a gun would shoot, though, because it was pretty high in my understanding.
I don't think you could have shot it down with a gun.
I mean, but hey, can't blame anybody for trying.
I mean, yeah, they would have tried. God bless rednecks. That's right. That's right. That's what it is. Homeland Security. Just
there's something to be said about. Yep. So, all right. Well, they use drones to look at. Oh my gosh.
Because they use drones to look for heat signatures from grow lights. Oh, yeah, they do. That's true. They do.
Yes, I'm aware of that in Colorado.
Oh, you know about that. Yeah.
We hear about that all the time.
But it's legal there, though. But it's not legal to grow, right?
It's legal to grow. Private grow is only legal up to a certain number of plants.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not sure what that number is per person. So if what makes it illegal is if they have too many plants and they're not registered as a grow business. And do all the licensing and registration.
Right.
They didn't follow the rules.
They didn't follow rules. Becky's like, charge them. They broke a rule.
Well, it's bad though, because all they do is they just take it all out and they destroy it all. I mean, it's not even. So,
that's kind of sad that they destroy it.
Yeah, it is. But
3 plants is what they can grow there. And you're in Oklahoma, right, Sandy? Yeah, you're in Oklahoma. I didn't know it was even legal there.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of truth to be had with that, yes, Geneva. But there was supposed to be a whole lot of taxation on the product that came out of it. Because Colorado was like the guinea pig for it all.
Right. And they were happy to be the guinea pig.
Apparently, yeah. I don't care.
I know you don't.
I'm like, if you're an adult, see, there's that thing. If you're an adult and you want to do adult things, make adult choices.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to most of that anyway. Other than we had green and we had the medicine ones pop up everywhere. The medical marijuana shops. There's one every every corner practically.
Well, that's because everybody can get it now. All they got to do is go to the doctor and they'll say, hey, we'll give you this because it's safer than actually taking opiates for it. Think of that.
Well, they legalized the medical marijuana first before they legalized the recreational use. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But yeah, and it was supposed to go to schools and parks and this and that and the other thing, but
it never does. Every time they say that, it never happens.
Not as much of it as supposed to.
Right. It's lining someone's pockets except ours, the American people.
I'm not going to name any names.
No.
It's the whole thing here.
But it's,
no.
Yeah.
It's but yeah.
Anything.
On other notes.
Now, that's our
Don't get me in trouble.
Do what?
Don't get me in trouble.
Why would I get you in trouble?
Oh, I just, don't want to go in. It's so political. It really is. It's a very polarizing topic here as well. Depending on your generation.
True.
It's basically where it divides lines.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, it's like cigarettes and alcohol to me.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Exactly.
So
that's
exactly I'm like, sure, right. Legalize it and tax it. Who cares?
That's what I said. Who cares? Just good.
And then older generations around here just like, no. And I'm like,
oh, I know it would be that way. You a bad influence too. I am a bad influence. Yes, I am. I'm not a rule follower. I try to be on certain things, but not a lot of things.
You got to do what you got to do.
That's right. I just don't follow rules. Don't like them. But anyhow.
Okay. Well, I'll be looking to see everybody. Hope to see everybody later on this week. That'll be fun to do. I gotta
fun to do yours Tuesday night and then Mama's Thursday night.
That's she's like, I'm pulling this and I'm pulling that, and I'm like, I'm not quite sure how long we're going to be there, but
right.
She has got some stuff pulled down, so
well, you might
helped her get everything off like the tops of cabinets like this, so she could go through it and decide what she wanted to keep, and
right.
And some of the big pieces, right? Wait, there.
Right.
Other side. Here we go. Some of the big pieces, I'm like, those should go to the booth because I can ship big, but
Yeah.
She is. They were doing pretty well. I mean, the system we got going is pretty good. It's not probably going to go as quick as we were originally thinking.
Sure.
But
that's kind of the way it is,
We're just going to keep working our way through it all.
That's all you can do.
Yep. So, yep. So yeah, she's kind of excited. She's like, do you think they'd like this? Do you think they'd like that? Oh, we should sell this. I
think you should just try anything she wants to try because you never know what people are into or what they're going to like.
Oh yeah. It's like, you should sell this on your YouTube channel. I'm like, thanks.
Like, yeah, Becky, listen to Mama.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to take time and you're probably going to have several
I think we will. We'll probably have a couple lives by the time we're done because it's easier than packing it up there and bringing it somewhere else to have it unpacked, to reship it out and pack it again.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to move rocks. I'm more than happy to show you all rocks, but I don't particularly want to bring them to my house to show you rocks, to take them back to Mom's house. So.
Right.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I think she's perfectly happy to let me take care of it.
Sure. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Even though she gets around really good, she is an older lady, but she gets around really good. I mean, she's in really good health.
Yeah, she's her stamina has increased a lot since she's been better almost a week now. So she's like, I can't believe I was out for 4 hours and I had to go take a nap. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
That's fine. You're still recuperating. It's okay. But she wants to just be ready and go again. So,
yeah.
But yeah. So she better take a nap on Thursday before we start.
I'm sure
Because
she
I
will.
bet you we'll go more than, because she's like, how long do you think we'll go? I'm like, 2-3 hours. And
At
she's got
least.
way more than that pulled out. So it
Oh,
might have to be continued another
I'm sure.
time too.
Oh, I'm
So
sure. Yeah. I mean, that's what I said. I wouldn't. I mean, she's been there for how many years, Becky?
since I was 3.
Oh, see, Becky's old as dirt. I'm picking on Becky.
This is the second house they moved into and when we moved to Colorado. Yeah. I
Right.
think they moved in
So yeah, that's a long
75. Since 75.
Oh, look at Jeff. I agree. No moving rocks. You know who will be moving them. We know, Jeff. We know.
What's ironic about it is that when Jeff was in middle school, since we all went to the same school growing up, and my
Right?
mom taught there, they moved classrooms, and she's like, just dump that box over there. And he thought she literally meant dump it.
Dump. Well, I would too. If you say that.
She's like, no, those are my rocks.
He's like, okay, Mom.
He was like, okay.
He's
But
like,
yeah.
you like those rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be
So
showing Christmas?
Yes, moving box of rocks is a long-standing discussion between my mother and Jeff.
Oh, I got you.
Yes, Geneva. I think since she has had some upstairs, she's gone through them and figured out what she wants to do. I've basically told her, you need to tell me what you want stuff to start at, because it's not my stuff and I don't know how much you have in it. So
Well, she might
she has
need some
some,
guidance from you.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, but she's been doing, her booth for forever, but I
Right.
just don't know what she's got in an item. So, I mean,
True.
I'd be like, sell it, $5, $5, $5. And
She'd be going, no, don't you
you
sell that.
never know. So, but yeah, so she's, excuse me, rocks and shells. I think she's got up there,
Oh,
and glass for sure. And I think she's got a few older, magazines or books with some really neat graphics in it.
yeah.
There was some magazine that was similar to the catalogs we had. That's even later, like a 1910
Oh,
catalog.
oh, wow.
That was really cool in full color. She's like, I said, that'd be great for here, because then I don't have to worry about it because they're so brittle.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. That's true.
mm-hmm.
Would have been easier over the years, Jeff says.
Well, he means just because he doesn't like moving her box over.
I know what he means. He's like, that's some work though.
He
Them
knew what he
rocks
was getting into. He knew about these rocks long before he married me.
You're like, listen, if you take
Mm-hmm.
me, you have to also take my mother's rocks.
Yeah.
Wherever they go, you got to be that lifter of rocks.
I mean, we could probably do 5 hours just on rocks, quite
Oh,
honestly.
wow. She's got that many rocks, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, and that's just, just doing them.
Yeah.
Just doing rocks straight, because I found some more out in the garage.
Oh.
And then
That's amazing.
but yeah, there will be enough to do multiple events, I'm sure. So
right. I hear you, Jeff. Yep, I hear you.
I guess we moved when Mom thought about moving back about 20 years ago. She didn't want certain rocks to just be left in her landscaping. So what did we do? We moved them over to my garden here at this house.
Here, Becky, take some rocks. You need them.
I did. Mm-hmm.
Well,
yep. I lined a couple of flower beds, loosely speaking. Uh-huh. So.
Oh, he'll be throwing them outside.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, Sandy, if he had his way. He probably.
She's got a lot of the natural ones that are just in their natural state, how they came. And then I know she had a bunch of spheres, but I don't know if she's got those pulled or not. She said, I have lots more geodes than I thought I did the other day. So yes, she has geodes. Oh, quit telling on her. But yeah, she did.
Rocks from under. Good for Mom. Smart.
Yeah, the Stanley
Yeah.
Hotel in Estes Park that they based The Shining in.
Yes.
That's haunted.
She grabbed some rocks.
We were on the tour of the hotel.
She's like,
we get back to the car, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take these rocks out of my pockets before I forget." And I'm like, "What?"
That's funny.
She's like, in the basement of the hotel. I'm sure they won't miss them.
They wouldn't even know they're gone. They're just rocks.
No, but I hope the ghosts don't follow her with the rocks.
There's no ghost attached to those rocks.
Well, you know.
You're right, Geneva. That is a selling point for some people. Absolutely.
I mean, and if you're into, I mean, the Stanley that's a fascinating, I mean, that's a whole nother subject, but that's in Estes Park, because Estes Park was a tourist location. They didn't have a cemetery in their city until 1990. And they started out way back, in the early 1900s with the Stanley steamer engines bringing people up there to go up to the Rocky Mountain National Forest Park.
What did they do with the people who died?
They would put them in one of the carriage houses on the Stanley's property until the local coroner could come and pick up the body and take it back to the destination that the tourist came from.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yes. And then, I mean, yeah, and they do ghost tours of that hotel. Now, I'm not like a big, like, woo, ghosts and stuff, but
I think you might be.
I mean,
if you're concerned they could be attached to rocks.
I believe that there are spiritual energies in this world.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
Because they said that the native Indians, Native Americans around the region over the years that would come they wouldn't come onto Stanley's property, onto the Stanley Hotel property, because of the spiritual energy that they felt from how they handled that. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was frozen it was so cold up there. It really, isn't as bad as it would sound because it's so high. It's such a cool elevation.
Even in the summertime.
Oh, yeah. It snowed on midsummer in middle of June a couple of years ago up there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why they kept them up there.
So, yeah. I mean, and they have stories of people from the hotel and beard builders and all this other stuff. And I don't even remember all the specifics. Other than the one thing I remember is they have like pool balls up in the billiard room, like in the cases on the wall, like so you can take them down and play kind of thing. But they had covered with acrylic. And so they're not usable. They don't use them. They're just from display from the antiques that were originally at the hotel. And they just roll, they can roll back and forth on the shelf.
Oh.
And that workers of the hotel would say that they would be in different locations. And there's no, the house isn't tipping.
Right.
So how else are the pool balls moving in the case? That's what they're saying. Like, well.
Right. They're trying to say that they're haunted, that there's spirits in there moving them around.
And that people can hear children playing upstairs on like the 3rd, 4th floor, whatever it is. And they're like, there's no rooms up there. And they're like, oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not in any big hurry to go stay up there, especially in the winter time.
Why?
I don't. It's just, it's cold and it's a very, very empty non-tourist seasons. Oh. And I wouldn't want to stay up there. Jeff's brother and his sister-in-law spent their honeymoon night up there.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they quite knew what they were getting into. So.
So did they actually witness anything?
No, they just it was so they got married on January 1st and stayed down here in Glen Erie and then went up there for like the 2nd of January. Right. To go up to Estes Park for a couple of days. And they got up there really late and there was nobody around and the halls were dark and they had to chase down, find somebody to let them to get registered and everything. That was in the early 90s. So yeah.
I did. They
had no idea what the hotel was. They just thought it was a resort hotel in the mountains.
And he said they'll never go back.
No, they won't.
Wow.
No.
Wow. Well, something.
Yeah, I don't think that was. I don't think they were particularly.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Interested in that the accommodations that they chose once they were there. So
right.
Yeah, and the staff kinds of plays it up in the middle in the winter time. So, but anyway, there's all sorts of places like that.
Oh yeah.
All over town, all over the country. So
interesting.
So,
all right, guys, we're gonna call it a night. We got to get off of here because I got to get up early in the morning myself. So we're gonna say goodnight to you guys. Thanks again for showing up here, hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Paula.
Thank you, Becky. All right.
You're welcome. See y'all later.